see a 6-0 half, and I really did not anticipate it between these two.
You know what's even rarer that you don't see often is a 6-0 comeback.
Oh.
It happens though, and it has happened before. Well, at some point in future, will happen again. I'm not saying it's going to be this game, but it is always something to keep in the back of your mind. Statistically, it is incredibly likely it will happen again at some point. Well, what better way than for Team Liquid Alienware to do it here and now at the Esports
They
World
just
Cup
need
quarterfinal,
one more round.
Classico. They go
And
defense.
then they just
it is their map
pocket
pick.
the
Don't
first
be too
map.
surprised if they do get a couple of rounds in a row.
But this is a little
But the
deep in their
problem is
side,
they cannot
so
even afford one round to go against them. And that's the difference between like a 5-1 half.
this is tough
4-2,
when you're like switching on match point.
They
They have to get
perfect
every
as FaZe
round.
were. And boy, FaZe were perfect. For Team Liquid, guys, I mean, if you really want to look at the half, you can almost break it down into the first 3 rounds and then the second 3 rounds. The first 3 rounds, Team Liquid, all 3 opening kills. They got good entry, they got good start to rounds, good advantages. Certainly one of them was a 5 versus 3. Couldn't capitalize.
They're
Then
fumbling.
the next 3 rounds, 3 straight opening kills
Because
for FaZe.
they had many
always
people in a
control,
round.
super comfortable and very, very dominant. For Team Liquid Alienware, it was the first 3 rounds where they really messed up. Needed to probably walk away with at least 1, certainly 2 were possible. They couldn't achieve that. Now find themselves in this predicament. We do have a tech pause to go into the second half. As you can clearly see, Igor having some communication issues. So the game has been paused, but it is still 6-0. The bands Kaid, Goyo, Monty, and Solid Snake. For reference, Bathroom Command will be the first site choice for Team Liquid. Of course, Lair following after this, and for those at home that want a little bit more information about Lair, as I mentioned it earlier, I'll repeat it again, a 6-1 record for FaZe on the map of Lair over the last 6 months.
Hi,
Team
Golden
Liquid
Hero.
Alienware, a 1-3 record over the last 4 months, with losses being to NIP, Furia, and FaZe Clan.
Okay.
The only win 5
Why are
days
you
ago
mad?
against
I'm
MAD,
not
that was an
mad.
8-6.
I'm sorry, I
It's
was
not a
typing
high-strength map
something.
for them.
Yeah, never a nice feeling when you're the one experiencing the tech pause as well when you're facing a 0-6 deficit, but always an element here in the LAN environment that needs to be contended with. So a couple of fist bumps fly, and so I
How's
presume
everyone
that will
doing
be
today? We're doing
resuming
good, Golden
proceedings,
Hero. This is
and
gonna
that
be the
will
match
be
of the
the
day.
case. The question now remains
Whose
is,
map is it, by the
how
way?
many
I
rounds will
don't
it
know
take
either.
for
I
FaZe
missed
to
that
get the
part.
job done here on Fortress?
It doesn't
Yeah.
always tell
I mean,
us.
you don't want to get 7-0, do you? Like that, you've got to get at least 1 here. Although 7-1, I think in Brazilian law terms, isn't much better anyway.
7-0.
So really, you probably got to lose this at least 7-2 at minimum.
The
If
woman
your team
still
Liquid
has
anyway,
voice.
You've got to get at least 2 rounds. If you don't, it's going to look really awful. At the end of the day, teams do take each other's map picks. That does happen, but Lair has not statistically at all been a good map for Team Liquid Alienware. It's going to be a very, very difficult series. From here on out now, the series is going to be almightily difficult for Team Liquid. If they come back and win from this point right here, right now, the entire series, oh, that's an all-timer.
It is not Team Liquid's
Hey,
map.
like we
No
said before,
way.
We have seen
That's
that
kinda bad.
previously. Or at least a variation of it. I think Team Liquid will have the ability to reset and come back stronger on that second map, but it's no guarantee up against this FaZe outfit that up until this particular point have played phenomenally well. Again, Team Liquid have thrown so much at them. They didn't just play one set strat the entire first half. They were continuing to experiment, and FaZe had the means to counter it, which put them in a really awkward position now. Trailing significantly on defense. It has to be a 1 round at a time approach for Team Liquid Alienware.
And as well, when you're 6-0 down, like, you know, you want to be a little bit aggressive. You want to be able to take fights, have no fear, kind of like what we saw from FaZe in the first half, swinging opportunities, clearing out certain positions, holding more aggressive positions. Mentally, that's a little bit more difficult to do if you're Team Liquid, because you know you cannot lose a single round. But at the same time, if you just if all 5 just completely fall back, play bunker site, boys, that's so much easier than for FaZe. So they're going to find a good middle ground where they feel comfortable to take certain fights, to still be somewhat aggressive, but also not do it in a reckless manner.
Okay.
So far, slow start to the round from FaZe on their attack. KDS taking a little bit of control towards
You got the
lobby.
headgear? Nice, nice,
Site
nice.
is command bathroom.
I think
On
I'm
the second
also
floor,
very
it's Cyber
close.
that shuts down Nade. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't even have to watch. I will just hear who screams, and that will be. Wait, she also screamed.
Cyber, who's now on 9 kills. That is a little bit reckless from your smoke player.
And now puts the spotlight onto Philippox. Does he
Why
eagerly
would he do
contest?
that?
Does he try and
They
fall
need-
back? The key to barrier is a success. Good coverage, but elsewhere, KZ does fall.
Guys
Guys.
continue to hold the advantage. Philippox dead.
This might
by
go
Handy.
7-0.
This is going to be a 7-0 smashing here at the Esports World Cup.
Yep, JB, what do
This
you
could
even do
cause
now?
Scars for Team Liquid Alienware.
Take this time to reconsider life, bro.
And El Clasico is supposed to be the best
Maya
match
just
that you
died for
can
the
possibly
first
have, the
time.
best matchup,
No, no,
but
no, I
this
think they
has
reloaded
been
him.
Anything but.
There were technical issues.
JB92 needs all 4 kills, and they're sitting, waiting, and ready. He gets one, and that's it. It's 7-0.
7-0,
From
guys.
FaZe Clan.
Applause, bro. That's so
Against their
good.
Brazilian brothers. And their map pick of Blair is up next.
She is
It's
the
gonna take
fan
an all-nighty
screaming
team
her
to
lungs
shut these
out.
guys down. The Team Liquid
She
not
must
out
be
of
a
it
girlfriend,
yet.
right?
Blair will prove to be very,
She's
very
screaming for
difficult.
all of them.
How do you mentally come back from 7-0?
You don't.
You're asking the wrong person, Jake. I don't think I would have it in me.
They're
Team
still not
Liquid
happy.
will look to
They're checking the
recuperate.
stats. One
But
more.
even mental aside, it's just the ability of FaZe to find so many good win conditions and shut down what their opposition presents.
Can you
Why they're such
put
a brutal team to face.
Conrita?
And this best of 3 is not playing as I anticipated.
I did not anticipate that opening map at all. Not the result. FaZe certainly were always going to be a high contention.
Whoa.
But 7-0, I always
Wow.
feel as if I'm in a dream. This feels bewildering that was even a
so
possibility.
they do
And
cheer.
this series now is
They
on
do
a
cheer.
knife's edge for Team Liquid Alienware. They must respond on Lair. The FaZe, 1 map away from a semi-final appearance tomorrow against GK Esports. That'll be absolutely heavy
Oi.
favorites.
Oi,
For
oi,
a team that hasn't
oi.
won anything out of the 6 Invitational in the last 3 years, EWC's seemingly in their sights.
It is, but the job's not done yet. That's why this is the El Clasico. Sure, a 7-0. We did not anticipate that.
Damn,
It's as
7-0s,
one-sided as it
yeah.
can possibly be.
They
But
need to
Team
sit
Liquid,
down and
can they
talk.
respond on the second
Talk
half?
this
We'll
out.
have to wait and see for now, though. Back over to the
Because-
boys on the desk.
What even went wrong?
Gentlemen, it was a great
Everything,
run
everything
from
went wrong.
FaZe. It was almost a non-existent run and response from Team Liquid Alienware, who do not get a single round on Fortress. FaZe come into the El Clasico and, like Xenox said, make it look anything
That is
but
insane, though.
relaxing and iconic.
I made a
IVX,
cup
thank
of
you so much
ramen
for
in the
following.
green room and I
Welcome.
turned around and it
How
was
are you?
5-0. I
Yeah.
don't really even know what
No.
happened. I blinked and we're already, the series is already over. We're talking about a map too. I mean, great call from you going into this. You said we're talking about Vita King, we were talking about the IGLs, and I mean, absolute dominance, great adaptations, just great
Good
way
ones.
to shut down the Cavalry.
Yeah, they couldn't really even get a footing into that game. These rounds, our defenses are set up.
Okay,
They have
guys,
so
if you
much
wanna
utility
join,
ready to
exclamation
stop
mark
their plays,
ticket.
and you saw them playing
Or
so
you
well
can
off each other,
join the
too, have to
Roth. I'll be
highlight souls
picking-
in the DMR.
I'll
Really
be
just
picking
been
a
an
winner
anchor for this
after
team for
this
so
one.
long. One of the most experienced players, support players in this game, really showing why he's still here.
What made FaZe so successful in that? Because, you know, you look at the quality, the caliber of these teams, the awareness, you know, you would think that there would be at least one
Oh,
moment that they could
days.
capitalize on FaZe's weakness, but they didn't show any.
I mean, my biggest thing every time it
Poor
comes
guys.
to FaZe, and again, it's the reason why they're the 2-time world champions.
Souls
Is
of
everyone
4KD.
is so quick to respond at what's in front of them
Crazy.
and what the next step is, how they can help their opponent. I mean, how they can help their teammate, how they can win a round, and you see it with every single round. Every player is moving with a purpose. You will never question the rotations, the angles that are being held by FaZe. They always are perfect in their
I can
timing,
hear her
in their
scream.
pacing, in just the momentum that they carry.
Especially too on the defensive side, you have to look at when they're in these trade games, if they're able to trade out of these 5v5s, get into these
That was
2v2s,
good.
but have the composure to not give kills back and play the 2v2 with each other and in sync, and actually force those
Hold
deep
the-
win cons like the casters are saying, making sure that Liquid is always having to solve that next step.
And that's a difficult thing as well. I mean, any advantage in a matchup
This
where
was
your
good.
teams know each other
Good
so
one.
well, they're so
The games are
experienced
going
against one
so
another, it's
fast.
gonna
Like the
be
other one was
heavy to go
2-0.
against, but this felt
two maps.
too lopsided, I think, even for the expectations
And this is
from
gonna
many
be
of us
like
who knew
2
FaZe
maps
were
if it
coming
keeps
in
going
as
like
just
this.
such a successful team.
I mean, this is the phase that you don't want to be going up against when they are on form. I mean, when they are in sync with one another. I mean, I have to feel bad for the Team Liquid Alienware guys because they were trying to make these rounds swing into their favor. Even in the first 3 rounds, they had the opening kill, but they were not able to convert. And then when you look on the side of FaZe, they were able to convert their opening kills and then get into the single attacking round that they needed. And then as you were talking about, they play those 2v2s, those 3v3 scenarios of constantly putting themselves in the winning advantage where they are always leaving themselves with that man advantage.
Yeah, and I feel like, too, honestly, if you're a Liquid fan, it can't get worse. You know, 7-0 happens.
Yeah, that's true. It can't get any worse.
Reset, go map 2, and hopefully get back in this game.
There's some reality to that, and I think there is some salvation to the idea that when things are going so bad, you gotta just like, well, I mean, how, you know, take it all away. Fine, I got nothing. But from that is clarity because you get to see, okay, well, we need to get 1, and 1 is better than anything that we did in that last round.
Oh, yeah,
I want to talk Souls, though. You were talking about some of the graphics here that we put together for matchups in it. So we prepared something. Let's throw it up if we have a chance to do it. And hit me up with what this storyline for you means, guys.
I mean, he's just been a staple of the scenes for so long, going back to even when I was looking to aspire to be a pro player, when I became a pro player playing against him. Just really just a solid backbone. You see him on this DMR getting so many crucial kills, and not even
he had him through the smoke,
just stopping the main
on the side of the shield.
With the,
I bet that would happen.
Making sure he's always in the right position for his team, and you see too at the cost he's finding that impact not only in 1 round but consistently over the game here.
I mean, I spoke with, I believe, KDS after their series and like the quarterfinals of even getting them here, and I said, you know, what's it like being able to know that you have Souls on your backline, that you could do everything in the beginning of the round, but you have Souls laying in wait, and he said there's no other player that he'd want in these positions, and rightfully so. I mean, you said it best. He's not just only impactful in 1 round, he's impactful in every single round, and he makes his name known. He makes his plays heard and observed by the other team that you have to question every single time. Is Souls in this room? How do we go about this? Do we set up this 2v1? But again, I mean, Souls just consistently performs for this FaZe roster.
It's a dominant roster. You mentioned playing in synergy, playing together, making 2v2s harder than they need to be. Souls obviously
I love flowers on my clothes. I don't know.
This is a guy right now.
I love flowers in general.
But you can't really deal with him by himself. You have to look at this entire roster and where they're getting the edge together. And so, Iconic, now that we go to map 2, does this look like there's no hope for anything but a 2-0? Is there a way to turn this back around, guys? El Clasico? I mean, you had to disappoint these fans back there. I don't think they're going to be disappointed. I think they'll have fun either way.
The Liquid fans are really hyped.
How do we do it? How do you get back into this?
I feel like it's leading towards a 2-0 right now, but if you are Team Liquid, like I said, it can't get worse. So you really have to come into this next match with nothing to lose. You have to come to attack FaZe, make them uncomfortable, break their defensive lines, break their utility, just push them to the edge. And I feel like if they can do that, they can come back in this.
We mentioned a little bit about what Nade was fighting for, not just his brother, but the fact that he has a chance to win EWC, which neither of them have won. But if it goes the way Map 1 went, that will be ending shortly. However, another major on the sites. I mentioned Coldplay sings a song about this. Lovers in Japan, one of my favorites, and I know the Osaka major is going to be one of your favorites as well a little bit later.
Ads. How long is it gonna take before they go to the next match? They've already been there. Wait, is this a Japan ad? Black guy's chopsticks? No way. The Chaka. He bought a Chaka. I think he bought a Chaka.
The excitement.
Yo, wait, stop you! Bro, just call me nerd. That's crazy.
勝ったら会えるさ。大阪メジャーで。
I haven't seen this ad before. Huh? They're promoting this like we can buy tickets. Where? It's a raffle, right?
And play my game. He knows nothing. Let's go! Tyler won. You're done.
No, Truman. He gave a ticket. Online, he gave a ticket.
Did I just see Dev get slapped by an octopus promoting takoyaki crunch? If that's the way you guys are starting off the Osaka Major, I'm excited to see how it finishes. November, that is really soon. I'm excited for Siege fans as well. I've been to Japan 4 times. It'll be my 5th coming up in January later on. It is one of the best places to host an event. The fans are electric. You will love it.
I mean, out of all the fans that I've experienced in my career, the Japanese crowd by far is the best. They really make you feel and every team is their home team.
Here's a bunch of Parisians right now. They're going to jump up and start attacking the panel. Iconic. He put us in danger.
But I want to go so bad, so let's hope.
It's going to be a great time. No matter who is there, you know that Siege will be representing with some great storylines. And speaking of here in France, an incredible crowd, but also an incredible story. 2 brothers now looking at Handy taking over what we expected. The game, the situation, 1 more win. They're into the semifinals. They won on Liquid's map pick. Now it's FaZe's map pick here. How do they respond with these picks and bans?
Again, I mean, for Tila, removing those shields, removing that pressure that Monty really can take, especially on those top floors, removing those shields. So a very great take, but very standard on the side of FaZe, removing the walls, and now they're going to be able to open up a lot of those walls, especially our 6th room. But when we get to that other side, once they swap halves, I am going to be curious if Liquid does try to remove that Tachanka, does try to remove that smoke, so then they can go for those executes, where we know in that R6 room, especially the smoke and the Tachanka really can thwart off those attacks and those site executes.
First 2 rounds are crucial here for Liquid. They have to get the momentum back on their side and just flip the narrative going.
Yeah, you cannot go down 2-3 more to FaZe. That is going to look like a fast series. It's El Clasico for a reason, guys. Let's see if Liquid can respond here. Send it back over to our casters, Xenox and Gus.
Well, if it is to be an all-time great El Clasico, it is set up for Team Liquid Alienware. 7-0 down on the opening map. They go defense to start here on Lair. It's not a map where they've had a lot of success, Gus. We'll see if they can enter this series into the history books, or does this just end up being one that skipped over, ends up just being another page as FaZe Clan look to run all over them after what was a dominant display on the opening map. Now Lair, they start on the attack.
Now we have seen the scriptwriters push the limits with these 2 in the past. Is there another one to add between these 2 juggernauts? Double hard breach ban from FaZe.
Where's our lady cheerleader?
Team Liquid.
I haven't heard
Does
her
mean
yet.
FaZe are going to have full info gather available.
She wasn't at screaming names or something. She's just screaming.
Traps to fight against the lurk.
It's quite funny. She's quite
It's an
funny.
upside presence early here from FaZe gaining info.
I mean, I know this goes without saying, but Team Liquid Alienware probably need the first round. Right,
Just
to
to keep it interesting, I would
you still haven't won a single round.
a few rounds
Start
for
well. You want to
Team
obviously try and
Liquid.
build up
You
a
know,
decent little lead. And more importantly, it's master and R6
going
defense.
home
Like,
2
this is the
maps.
site you need to be winning defensively too. You
7
lose this
zeros.
round, and any kind of
Painful.
mental
Hi,
scars that
Charger.
would maybe
How
be
are you?
patched over
What's up?
during the break between the first map
Welcome,
and the
welcome.
second will immediately then be ripped back open.
We are for
Need to
FaZe,
start
but
strong.
it hurts
FaZe
me
have got
that Team
everything to
Liquid is
gain, though,
getting
in this
slammed.
opening round.
Yes, thank you, Remus. Go eat, have a nice meal, take care.
Lobby stairs, potentially facilitate a push late to connect with this push over towards
Wait,
Ops,
he can
which
just
is
stand here?
developing
Nobody's...
full phase.
Yeah, I mean,
Nobody's
somewhat
holding it?
developing into a defaultive side of the map around Ops. King, of course, and he's positioned on the attack towards Ops and Mezzanine. Philippox is at least defending Mezzanine at the moment still. King's drone will get shot out. He's also still defending towards main stairs. He throws out one of his gas babes. Handy's all the way on the other side of the map, though, lurking bunk on that first floor. That's the intriguing part for me. What's going to be the goal here for Handy? He's actually making his way up green stairs. So they've got a little bit of other side of the map pressure at the moment from FaZe. There is only 55 seconds left. They're still barbed wire. They haven't really dealt with Mezzanine at all. KDS towards bathroom. Nitrocell from KZ will not find the opening kill of this round. He's now full white. KDS towards bathroom. And FaZe have not done a whole lot of objective work towards the side, and there's little time left. This is a good round so far that's developing for Team Liquid Alienware.
Can FaZe hit the crunch late? Lurk potential still down below as Vidic.
30 seconds, 5 people
Surely
alive.
someone's watching this mask position. Obviously, Nade is close by, does have a nitro, throws it out, but he doesn't connect
what
either.
Is the push
20 seconds left, still 5 versus 5. It's Handy the first one to go down, caught in the hallway. Philippox to fall as well, but it's Team Liquid Alienware that are winning out the majority of these battles, and it seems as if they will finally get their first round in the quarterfinal. It's only taken 2 maps, but they've got it.
Oh, you did? I'm sorry, I didn't check anymore. So much
from
else.
Team Liquid.
This game, I'm
FaZe
invested.
trying their best to cook around the map, find
When you're giving him
opening,
a
find an
Memento,
entry,
I was gonna do it on
potentially then a route in
Sunday,
towards site.
but I have to give away all my
Vidic
packs
was left to
first.
his lonesome.
So
Lots
if
of
it isn't
moving
this Sunday,
pieces
it will be
elsewhere
next
for FaZe
Sunday.
across
I
the
will definitely
chessboard,
do it
but
on a
Team
Sunday.
Liquid
I'll also be posting it on
do a
every
good job
socials,
in
so don't worry,
reflecting
you're
that
not gonna
pressure.
I
miss
wonder if
it.
that was a bad thing though for FaZe. You say
Oh,
pieces on the chessboard is actually a really good analogy, but they were everywhere. They were scattered. They didn't really have
I
one
replied.
common
Oh, I did?
goal in mind.
I'm so sorry.
One pushing up green stairs, one bathroom, one
I am
ops.
doing
They're
it
kind of a
all
little
on the
bit
go.
everywhere. They weren't really focusing on the
Trying
overall
to focus
objective.
here.
Left
Trying to
themselves little
focus
time. That
on
makes it
the
a
call that I had
lot
today.
easier then for the defense to pick them apart. We go basement.
This is just for
Of course,
subs.
it's going to play out very differently
Yeah, the
to
Memento
top
skin will
floor.
be for my subscribers on Twitch, because I
last
want to
time
keep it a bit
these two
special
teams
for my
met
community.
on this
But
particular
event
map was
packs are
back
for
in April. It was a
everybody that
7-2
follows
victory
me.
for FaZe Clan.
So it's just in the chat. It's just a raffle for anyone.
To add a little bit more context to that as well, Gus, because the context is important in that
Thank you,
particular
thank you.
result.
It's
FaZe
my
actually won
summers.
4
I love
attacking
flowers.
rounds straight to
Thanks,
begin
guys. So nice of you.
on this map. Of course, ended up.
They're still
as I
on
said,
spawn?
closing it out 7-2.
Was that a learning experience for Team Liquid?
Maybe.
You would have to think so.
They
Or it
actually
was just the
got,
camera
in the 9
angle.
rounds that were played, FaZe got 8 of the opening kills.
Wow. Highlighted that number earlier as well.
They did get the opening kill in that round
FaZe
too.
gave them the round. Listen,
And their
this is
conversion rate is
gonna
a
be like
highlighted back on
SI
that
again
one.
when they
At this
tell
particular
FaZe to
event
like
actually
tone
hasn't
it
been in
down
the
to
upper
get
echelon.
more.
It's been mid-pack from FaZe.
To get
And
more
also a
game.
testament in their ability to
But
find
FaZe,
elsewhere, even whilst
I'm
trailing, to
supporting
still produce
FaZe. Like
results, but
they're such a
notable
good team.
nonetheless. Let's see what the game plan then is.
They just
for
know
round 2.
how
Do
to
they go for that
siege.
split attack? Do they maybe consolidate a little bit more? They do have double vert, so
They're
expect
modest
pretty
too.
obvious floor early.
They're
I
not
like
going to go direct here. You're not bringing the bunk and the ram if you want to go horizontal direct into the basement. And because they've got so much vert, they can go completely top down if they want. And there is 0 pressure though from Team Liquid Alienware on first or second floor. Philippox will hold blue stairs as a main anchor position.
No enemies detected nearby.
So I was getting information, but this is information that should be well known at this point in the round. Halfway through, you're going to get this first floor control.
Well, they've
Boogie
posted
auto
that
breaches will
ad
go out
so
from KDS
fast.
Once he gets into the map, Handy's over towards Armory. And he can get the skeleton key to open up the floorboards as well.
The ad we just saw about Osaka.
Such is the case with basement on layer. It's a very,
Thank you so
very big
much.
basement, so it's hard to really capitalize on this vert control for FaZe on the attack. Blue stairs is going to be a big battle as well for Philippox. He throws out his first gas babe just to delay. But at some point, you imagine FaZe will look for a double swing
They're
to clear
playing
that
this
position.
very slow. Like they're both
The defense
teams
has
are
been
really
somewhat
not losing
successfully
any
scattered
men.
on the horizontal, courtesy of that vert from
It's
FaZe.
1
But this
minute
is, As
left.
you mentioned, the next key battle.
5
Philippox
people
filter,
left.
What can he do? Does he elect to contest, or perhaps fall back to site. Just the one gas babe remains.
They found nothing. All this vert, nothing.
Oh.
Gas babe out. Clears out top of blue stairs.
Low.
Again, good denial here from PlayOffs. Has the option if he wants to hold or fall back.
And with the window still up, there's so little perceived pressure onto this position.
I don't know what their coach said, but
Frag grenade, PlayOffs to hold the angle, but he loses out to the
he's
bailiff of
still
souls. Another opening kill for FaZe.
that woman.
But the time is running
It's
quite
actually
low.
crazy.
Nade to fall as well on the Warden. They lose the glasses, flashes out. KZ, pistol, but he's down to 1 HP. Time though, somewhat on the side for Liquid, but the plank going down from Souls. Cyber dead, same as well. KZ's found 2 with a Vulcan canister.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
Cyber
good on
was
the
one
ground.
tap.
And it's only KDS as
No,
well. Team Liquid will
KDS.
snatch it at the end.
The fire, they were all so low before they made it down.
FaZe were building. Found some crucial picks, but hadn't cleared out any
That's
of the
our
site utility.
referee camera again.
And when they were going for that plant, once that Vulcan canister was popped, they were low enough, double kill, Liquid take the round.
Well, it's always the risk that you run. If you leave the push too late round and you haven't exchanged that time for that util clearance
Like,
onto
why-
site,
you're standing
that
right
can happen.
next to it.
Cyber, Souls, both called out. Great presence of mind from the defense to identify that that utility was still standing and to extract
There's
value
nothing
from
you
it
could do at that
in
point.
the late round. Team Liquid have come alive here early on map 2.
That's probably the best round that we've seen from Team
They're
Liquid.
keeping
I'm
it
not surprised when they got
interesting.
7-0'd on the opening map of Fortress. Bear with us, a little bit of a loading in bug, and I think we might get attack pause.
No.
Which is probably not ideal if your Team Liquid guys, because they've started really, really well.
They're always
on the
having
second
technical issues. At the moment,
2-0
one of
on
the
the
teams
defense.
finally found their spot, like their way,
Not going to be a worry though for
the whole
FaZe, with
game
the first
started
map
breaking
already
apart.
in their pocket.
I'm telling you. I don't know. Oh.
Yeah, it should be pretty simple to get all 10 players back into the server pretty promptly. It's a bit of a shame for Team Liquid building some meaningful momentum in the early stages of this second map, but certainly a great start and a testament to the resilience that this
Look
team
how
has
much
on
it
offer and their
stains.
ability
That's
to
why I don't
respond.
like this one.
FaZe, honestly, in these first 2 rounds, haven't shown much. Time management poor, split pushes not producing results.
Well, look at the opening kill times, guys. To add on to that, 16 seconds in the first round, 31 seconds in the second round. And they did find both of those first picks. Funnily enough, Souls onto PlayOffs back-to-back rounds. But when you're doing it so late in the round, there's not really much of an ability to use that as much to your advantage. 4 alive for Liquid, then 3 alive for Liquid in the 2 rounds too. So they've been pretty comfortable. Punk's briefing will be up next as we're just getting a rehost.
Hi, Ruthless. How are you? You guys
As
can
you can
hear
see, all 10
the
players are
fan,
back
right? Or do-
into the lobby. Settings should be good to go in a moment's time, and we will
I'm good, I'm
resume
good.
proceedings.
I've been
Box
busy.
briefing to be the
It has been
expected
so
site of
hot,
choice
so
up
I haven't been
next. I love
outside
this
for a
objective,
while.
one of the most dynamic that we see
Where's
in the game
La
across the
Llorona
9
now?
maps. So much counterplay on offer for both the attack in terms of the
She
routing and
isn't
the
getting any
defense.
chance.
In terms of the win con that they want to play into, whether it be denial in towards the objective or playing
Yeah,
for
also at
denying the
work.
plant,
You're at
or
work
even
now?
the post plant as well, which is certainly high
Well,
risk. So eagerly
I will have
anticipating this
drops
third
here
round.
for you.
Yeah,
Also,
hot
I'm
start
doing
as well for
giveaway,
Maya
guys.
and
Anyone
KZ,
who
especially if you're
jumped
Maya
in the
replacing
chat
someone like Hertz from
isn't
this all-star
joining yet,
lineup, it's not
exclamation
gonna
mark
be easy.
ticket,
Hertz has
join
been
the
doing some really
raffle.
good stuff as well
All you
for
gotta do
Furia,
is
but Maya
follow.
starts 4-0 in the opening 2 rounds
Oh, you
here
tapped
on
it right.
Ware.
You tapped it right.
Punk's briefing is going to be a whole different test now for Team Liquid Alien.
Oh, they're back.
You win this and you go all 3 sides.
34 degrees for me.
3-0 start,
Don't
and
even
maybe
start
then mentally you can switch
for
on
me
and feel
too.
as if you're a good opportunity
I wanted to go get
back
ice
into the
cream
series
later,
as a
but
whole.
I wanted to go earlier,
Curious to
but
see if
it was too hot.
We'll elect to change up the attacking
So I'm just
lineup.
staying inside.
Typically, we'll see the Sens get
I've been
played
doing
on
some
Punk's briefing if they want to go
test
for a
server
green
and
stance
stuff.
push
I got
and go for a
early
fast plant
access, so I've been
attempt.
working
All
on
the
some new
Capitao, and
content
it looks
for
like they
after
may
the reveal.
even elect to go for neither in this round.
Ticket, no, exclamation mark ticket. Like,
Hard breach heavy, so probably a
take
top
care
4
of that.
flush.
Hash into the
Did I?
mirror.
Yeah.
Yep. Double hard breach. To me, this lineup screams they want to challenge top floor.
Yeah. Absolutely. Green side and direct is
It is
very,
too
very
hot.
challenging.
I know, me too.
But very rewarding if you can pull it off.
Just hope my PC will
I don't
live.
think they can with this
I'm trying my
lineup.
No, with this
best.
lineup.
Into Ward and Solace.
Trying my best to
Beat
keep
your
it
heart out,
cool.
it's
Like I
not
keep
gonna happen.
looking at the temperature
And so a
to make
large
sure it
emphasis
doesn't
of this
like
round will
overheat.
be away from the direct objective itself. It's going to come down to FaZe and their ability to clear the map across top floor. And then for Team Liquid, how eagerly do they look to contest? At what point do they then decide to peel back towards the site? Because they will be vulnerable on the objective itself.
So I can snap some content for y'all when it comes out.
I'm curious to see for Team Liquid Alienware, they've got KZ playing by himself in bunks. FaZe can still put pressure towards him on the first floor without over-investing. Cyber into Ops, of course, the focus overall for FaZe of the attack will be this top floor.
This is active from Team Liquid, though. They are not shying away from the fight over towards Mars. Drone might eventually start to force them back, but instead of double down here, does that open the route for the triple impact?
I like this for Handy. On the triple impact, it will open an angle, but he doesn't find what he's really searching for.
And PlayOffs can actually still play
Didn't
behind
get the
desk. I don't know
kill.
if we'll see his perspective. You can see alongside Mine, doesn't matter. Cyber just walks up and kills him anyway.
Cyber through Ops finds the angle onto Fleetbox. You said it before, they wanted
Yeah,
to
it only
defend this
makes it
mask
hotter.
position.
Oh
The
no.
Fleetbox goes down because of it. Opening kill for FaZe.
Oh, there she
3
is.
straight rounds to begin here on Lair. KZ,
Oh.
though, shuts down Cyber. He finds the angle. Bit of a split push right now for FaZe. They've still got Handy lurking around that first floor, but it's top floor for KDS and Souls. JV92 defending towards display. By the way, no one in sight now for Team Liquid. They have vacated that first floor. KZ's made his way back up
They
to
just can't.
R6.
It's just flashes for the dislodge, so into the ward, and this is a poor position that FaZe find themselves in.
If FaZe want, they can go for a plant while
They
taking
can
the
get
fight
in,
top
like,
floor,
this
draw the
map
attention away
sucks.
of the defenders, as there is no one horizontally
Oh!
close. Oh! Bolt in! Double swing! KDS with the bailiff again! But
What-
it's KZ with the
what a
knife
play.
herself. He'll look for a swing from R6, trying to bait out a few shots. Takes, though, one too many. And he's now very low, forced to drop hatch. Well played from Maya, but he too will fall, stuck in the corner. KZ back to sight, leaves Nade by himself on this top floor. Two
This
versus
timing
two,
also.
with Souls in Handy, not having the diffuser. 30 seconds, need to go grab that, and now turn their attention to the
Oh
side.
no,
Has
they're
the mirror
gonna do
window
the high
position
five.
known courtesy of the concussion, now forced onto the
We're doing
boost.
okay,
Handy
we're
takes a
doing
bit of
okay.
damage. Nade will defend top floor. KZ's
Line
come back to
day.
help out. Neither
Hot.
of these teams are fighting
Hot.
towards the site, and we're getting low on time. Liquid, you can fall back. Force them to play plan.
I stepped
10
on the balcony
seconds. KZ's
2
back into bunk,
seconds
and now the
before
drop
I
as well from
melted.
Souls. Looking for the plant, gets off it. Noisemaid. KZ can open up the softball. Nade gets rid of his
Honey.
brother. Souls looking for the plant, but runs out of time. Liquid manage a third.
Guys!
That's the closest round we've seen in this series. And Liquid
Messed up.
walk away with it. 3
You got the
straight
drip
to
on?
start
Of
on
course
Lair.
I do.
Well, I said before,
Such a hacker
how much
today.
limit testing of the
Facts
script
of
writer is
hacker,
going to do
and
for
I'm
this
doing a
series. Cannot
giveaway. So
believe that
exclamation
map
mark
one
ticket
was a 7-0.
to join the raffle,
For
guys.
Team
We're
Liquid,
picking a
who
winner
were on the
after this
receiving end of
match.
that demolishing effort on map 1, are off to a near flawless start. 3-0 on the scoreline, clean, and the overall siege good as well. It's attack timeout from FaZe.
Claro, tá. Vamos fazer as play verde, corrente de ribana ali, pra subir o principal. Só que o KD, em vez de ele pegar o Black, ele vai pegar o
Liquid!
Snake.
You're for Liquid?
Não, sim.
vai fazer
Vai
assistado ou
pegar
play
o
Liquid
Snake
is
porque tu vai
doing
jogar
good
no
this
exit
map.
e depois tu vai virar pro banheiro pra poder ajudar o range a subir a principal lá com a entrada do cara que vai ficar marcando costas, fechou? No wall de baixo, a gente só vai matar o cara lá do... Como é que fala? Lá do barril que a gente tinha combinado.
Liquid is good, Liquid is good.
Só,
Tá,
tipo,
mas você quer que eu pegue o que nessa play verde?
Oh, just
Cara,
once.
pode pegar
You
Blitz,
already
pode
got
pegar o próprio Demo se quiser. Fechou? E no bomb do quarto, já que os caras estão peitando muito TV ali e tal, vou fazer o range tentando subir a escada principal lá com...
Well, can't help but feel, guys, there's a little similarity. First
Do you
map,
already have
Fortress,
them, Camp
3
Sauce?
straight rounds to FaZe, but it was all Liquid with the opening kills.
I'm also
and
go
then
streaming,
into
so
their
there's
timeout.
no way I
Well,
don't have
second
drops.
Map, first 3 rounds all Liquid, but the opening kills have all been FaZe into their timeout. Definitely the most contestable round that was winnable for either of the two teams. And as we saw back on Fortress, it was at this moment, right? So we
also,
were
I noticed that I have many people, for example, in my chat, but my views are low. Or the other way around. No people in chat, but high views. I don't understand the Twitch. I do not understand the Twitch. Last time I had 70 or 80 people in my chat, right? But I had like 30 views.
Back to top floor. This is a good sight for the defense. The bands Grim and Wamai. Wamai and Grim both were played twice in the opening 3 rounds.
No. Yeah, but maybe because you've already seen. Oh, I do have something pinned, so sometimes you have to slide and sometimes this doesn't show.
Let's jump in then for the action phase of the 4th round.
But how can I not have drops, but I have gold streaming privileges? And then they would have to. What is he doing?
A huge nitro. That's massive. KZ having an impact. First opening kill as well for Team Liquid.
The pin message is tripping it.
On a very good site, getting rid of the Deimos.
He's getting liquefied.
Less information available for FaZe on the attack. And out of their timeout as well. It's Liquid that strike first.
KZ was
Liquid
shut
dies.
down on map 1.
Oh my god.
He has a grudge on his shoulders. 2-7 back on Fortress and here on Lair. A 7-0
I don't understand Let's Twitch either.
FaZe have a 6-1 record on this map.
Big word, sorry.
This
no,
is
it's just
strong start from Team
because Liquid was the end, and then I was like, iced. Liquid, iced.
Not the
no,
worst
Liquid
result
dies.
from KZ. That breach now, I don't believe, can be traversed.
Yeah, the C4. What is happening?
Team Liquid Alienware in a very strong position.
No way, this is gonna be a 7 something. Like 1 or 0.
Up, barbed wire for stall. Hard bridge denial's been sound so far.
So 3rd map, I think.
Liquid
dies. Liquid eyes.
Oh, even more with the double down from KZ.
Liquid
he finds his 8th kill
eyes.
in the 4th round.
No double Ds.
A lot less pressure coming the way of Team Liquid.
Liquid
It's just double
well.
hard bridge and a good block. In terms of utility, it's mainly going to be this flash dump. That's all
Liquid
they've really got
eyes.
getting into the site.
What are we doing?
And especially when, in contrast, the defense still has all of the gas babes, impacts available, Vulcan canisters still haven't all been dealt with. F-Not mines, there are Keeper barriers still in pocket for Maya. With only 60 seconds left, this feels inevitable in the way of Team Liquid Alienware. Cyber now looking to open up Mask. That was his final Selma as well.
Did he toss his Selma at the guy?
Push up main stairs. Mezzanine control established for FaZe Clan.
Yeah, they've given FaZe a lot of space, but there's nothing they could do.
Cyber called to the mask wall as soon as that was opened up. Maya
this is actually how it feels to play Lair. Top floor, there's just only 2 doors, can't do anything.
It's a solid push through bridge for Souls. Handy having to walk through the fire to get
but now he knows.
Close to the mask. And that gets them blocked by the Kiba barrier. More time denial available for the defense. The swing from Souls unsuccessful. This may even end up now being flawless for Team Liquid Alienware.
There's no way.
Handy can find a kill just to basically deny said flawless. He will not. Maya defends vigorously.
Okay.
4 straight rounds
the girl
for Team
is
Liquid
quiet
Alienware
now.
out of the tactical timeout for FaZe.
It's very liquidy
Still
today.
cannot find an answer.
Oh.
Yeah, despite map 1 being a 7-0, the man count in a lot of those rounds was fairly close.
So what you're saying is
there was not a single flawless round back on map 1. And that will be the first of the second. And can you believe it's the team responding after such a devastating loss on the opener?
Right, we've played 11 rounds.
So she get a Furious skin from a Team Liquid player. No, I got a Furious skin from a then former Team Furia player. It's now in Team Liquid.
But still,
I'm not gonna ask for a
team
skin.
has had really any success on their attacks.
Given is different. Given is different. JV had extra posts.
The third and final map, provided we get there, border.
You pass them around.
Plenty of opportunities for attacking.
I did not say no. I said thank you very much.
It feels fitting.
The border, like Lair, 6-1 record for FaZe.
And I gotta go, okay, so we did
the last time they
new
lost
Team
it
Liquid
was
game.
back at the 6 Invitational against Falcons. One record for Team Liquid, but lost it a month ago to FaZe 3-7.
With Google Translate. I bet that if I could speak Portuguese, I would have better friends. Yes, definitely. But Portuguese is hard, guys. It doesn't sound like any other language that I know.
Cyber on the Solid Snake. They did have a pre-placed warehouse early, and so FaZe may look to tease that initially, and could be the stepping stone for the rest
passed
of this
around codes. No, he he was giving away code. And
heavy emphasis
he
on
asked
the
if we
first
wanted
floor
one
hold
as well.
from
So
them.
he asked
But FaZe's
if he
lineup
could
is
get
less
a few codes for
one-dimensional
us.
compared to last
That
time
is
for
what
Labs, where they
happened.
brought both the Buck and the Ram, and they very much wanted to play the Vert. You have the Ram.
They
as an
were out
option.
in
You
the
don't
beginning,
have
and
to
then we were
really
hanging
play the
in
Vert, though.
Munich.
You can go direct with this lineup.
Because he was chilling
That
in the
might be the
audience.
thought process
It
for
was
FaZe to
nice.
give themselves an extra
Nice
avenue
guy.
into this round. Handy's probably the only one that really needs to go first
He also
floor, but
still
like you
replies
said,
to
a lot of first
messages,
floor
so I
presence
think
was
that's
there
a
for Team
nice
Liquid,
person.
but
He
they all
doesn't
fall
have
back
to
the
reply
side
to
now.
my
This
messages.
opens up space for Handy.
Oh, bro.
He takes a little bit of damage.
Always taking damage.
It's KZ that falls though towards Missile. KDS finds the opening kill. Is there a follow-up?
Nice fun fact.
And there will be. JV falls. Now this is looking good for FaZe to find their first round here on Lair. But it's Maya who's got up to his 8th kill. Was holding the right side angle.
Maya is
Needs to be
locked.
cautious. Quite a lot of attackers in his vicinity. As he pushes, Lock is one. Pro
Oh!
catches Cyber on the floor. A 9th kill for Maya. And I'm pretty sure heard the footsteps as well coming his way, but Handy catches him from the first floor.
Well, that's a good catch.
Huge kill from Handy, controlling the floorboards as Nade falls
Oh,
to KDS.
the woman is back.
It's only Philippe left.
Surely, Philippe cannot win this 1 versus 3. There's 60 seconds for FaZe to get their first round win here.
He just needs to get the planter and that.
It's been flawless so far from Team Liquid.
I don't
It's going
think
to
it's
take a
enough. I
mighty
got some
effort
cold
though
through
from
the
Philippe
AC.
in a
I
1
need to
versus
save my
3.
PC.
Flash full white.
I'm doing it for my PC
Just
for the
trying
stream.
to play around Lab and create a couple of 1v1s.
Oh,
but
it was
they
a
got
cross.
the opportunity. Immediately got pinched.
Finally, they got the
FaZe will break
first
through on
round.
Lair, their first attacking round.
Liquid Eyes locked. No,
Yeah, had that early
unlocked.
info initially over towards Warehouse.
They lost
and
their first
committed
round.
to the play. Team Liquid unable to really activate the early vert they had with that first floor pressure. And
The
FaZe
woman is so screamy.
back
I
alive here
know.
on the second map, and such is the nature
She
of Siege.
screamed
2 rounds
for
of attack.
every kill
It's a good enough
for
platform,
7
and they now
rounds.
have that opportunity.
And then she
It's a great
screamed
catch
because
early
they
there
won.
from Maya. As he
I
tried
do
to
not know
respond,
if she's
then got
still
caught on
scores
his
left,
peel attempt back
but-
towards site. And Philippe's on an island for the final
Nice.
60 seconds or
First
so
round.
in that round.
She's Monica from France.
Dorms up next.
Was Monica screaming?
Final round of the
Wasn't-
half coming up. Punk's
Oh,
briefing
that
for the final.
scene. I don't think.
5-1 is
But
really
it could
what
be.
Team Liquid
We're still
Alienware
figuring
will
out
be
who she
seeking
is.
here
At least
to
she's
give
not someone's
themselves
mom,
the
so
greatest possible
that's what
advantage
we
heading into
figured
the
out.
second half, where attacking for them likely won't be that easy either.
5 seconds to insert.
We do see a switch up from FaZe Clan, but no sends employed. Capital brought this time around. Punk's briefing last time, they went double hard bridge. They'll do it again.
whenever I get out of
That
copper
top floor
and
contest
into
that did not work
T1,
out.
I will give everyone a shop pro skins.
Really, the main change they do.
That'd
of course,
be
not have
so
access
great.
to the
We're
grid
gonna wait
anymore,
for
so
that
instead
day.
bring the Capital.
Don't forget about me when that day
So a
comes.
forced change for FaZe attacking into this site. But I honestly like the Capital.
You gotta play
maybe
more
even
Siege
than
then.
the Grim.
Yeah, it's a flexible operator traditionally used on the direct approach when you get green side control.
Good reference.
To try and
Barry.
counteract
I
the vert
remember.
play here, but also can be used on this top
I'm not
floor
even gonna
clear
say it
as
'cause
well.
I
You
can
think about some of the
only
mirror
hear it in
positions
her
in particular
voice.
that are being deployed here by Team Liquid up above. That can be a good
When she goes
dislodge too.
silent, that she goes.
And it's always high risk playing into both
I
the
love that
Solace
movie. I love that show.
and the
I
Warden,
watched it
and
a
relying
billion
solely
times.
on
It's
that
like
Capital
it's
for
just that
coverage.
comforting when you're doing absolutely nothing.
And FaZe aren't complementing that with maybe like a Thatcher that we've seen from some of the NA
Exactly.
teams, for
There's not
instance,
enough time in a day.
to directly counter that.
There
Handy
isn't.
now on the lurk. He'll be looking to activate just the one kill.
You know how
for
many
Handy
matches I
so
was
far,
supposed to play
and
to
3
hit champ?
deathmark targets available
Nobody
here
has time.
in the final round of the half.
It's a rare quiet game from
Nobody
Handy,
has
but
the
KDS is
time.
the one that finds the opening kill again. Second round in a row from him.
And they dropped the Warden, such a key operator late round.
Especially into the smoke play.
I made
that
it to
we've got
diamond.
from
I made
KDS
peace with
on
it.
the Capital.
Diamond 5.
Couple of
It
flashes
is
still
what it
remaining
is.
too.
We're staying there.
Deathmark activated from Handy, and it will be on to Maya.
Maya needs to be so careful. So careful. He's now a key part of the defensive unit for
Left
Team
window.
Liquid in identifying and denying plan.
I'm telling you, this is
KZ.
siege timing. This is actual siege timing.
And finds the head of
It
Cyber.
is what it is.
Brings it back 4v4. Another Deathmark, this one onto KZ. Vidiking just sits inside a bathroom as Handy now pushes in front of him. They edge a little bit closer. Clearing out this top floor. It has pushed Team Liquid back to the north side of the map. Maya shut down from Souls. It's been a really good half from Maya, but plays no further part.
What do they do now? Do they go back to site Team Liquid, or do they continue to contest up
I
above?
mean,
This now puts them in
3v4
such
is
a
okay, because attack is always in a harder
control
position.
though, so they have the ability to go up and down how they see fit. It'll be hatch drop play from FaZe, but Grinstare still in control for Team Liquid Alienware. There is little time left as well. Vidiking has to start making his way towards the site.
They go for the 2-1. KZ briefing with that Nitro. 30 seconds for FaZe.
No more gas babes remaining for Epox. Early Nitro cell from KZ. Doesn't get anyone. Spots a headshot onto Handy. Huge kill from KZ. More pushing towards his location. The site now still defended by Team Liquid. Makes it very difficult for Vidiking to find a player's opportunity. As KZ defends the site again. It's only Souls left. He's got no time, no kit. Even with that kill, it's Team Liquid that make it 5 here on Lair.
I'm telling you, attack is just harder.
What a response from Team Liquid, and a lot for FaZe to now discuss in the halftime break.
Tá vendo? Cara, os ataques a gente tava tendo progressão boa e tal, só que a gente tava
Welcome back. What did you eat?
Tirando a etapa de dominar a escala principal, o resto tava de boa, tá ligado? Então, para caso de um OT, o que eu acho que vai precisar, a gente faz com... A gente tenta repetir a play verde sem ninguém morrer. É a mesma play que eu tinha combinado com vocês. Fechou? Aí pode ser que eles queiram... É isso, na verdade, né? Só vai ter uma defesa dos caras, provavelmente vai ser essa. Todo mundo lembra das defesas? Tá de boa?
Lembro. Só do jogo, a defesa que eu faço aqui mesmo. Se tiver mira, vai de mira, com mira em cima.
Até pro KDS, vai de MP. Tu tá com uma MP em cima e...
Mas e o Vault ali da janela do banheiro que eu tô abrindo?
Oi?
Que eu abro as duas janelas do banheiro, lembra que a gente mudou e coloca o air jab?
Mas o JV tá jogando do teto ali, se eles der a win não vai dar nada, tá ligado? O cara não vai pular lá fora.
Tá, e você quer que eu ligue pra quem?
Pro KDS. Eu acho que ou liga pro KDS ou liga pro Vini Júnior.
Tá bom.
Acho que vão ficar um pouco fodidos. Aí, guys, eu acho que no mergulho a gente pode começar com um 3-1, que eles vão estar um pouquinho mais em choque, se pá, não? Ou vocês
pode ser.
Acho que é uma boa.
Acho que é uma boa.
Mas vocês preferem a full domínio, tipo assim...
Eu prefiro um 3-1.
Um 3-1 tá jogando bem, acho que vale a pena.
Um 3-1, só vamos ficar atento com os caras que tem que preparar as coisas bonitinho. Mesma coisa, eu acho que a gente também começa com aí ou a FOD verde ou um 3-1. Aqui, Pox, do teu critério.
Well, a very dominant half from Team Liquid Alienware, 11 kills from KZ and 9 from Maya. They've been the star contributors. On the flip side for FaZe, a decent half from Souls, KDS as well, having some big moments. Interestingly enough, in that half, guys, 5-1 opening kill advantage to FaZe Clan. Only converted one of those. They got 5 opening kills and only a single round win. Missed opportunity.
It has been maybe the one weakness for FaZe up until this point at the Esports World Cup, and it's rearing its ugly head here in the second map between these two. As it feels like we creep closer towards that third and final map.
Yeah, but don't discount FaZe. Going defense now, and what we saw from there. Defense back on Fortress. Lair can very much follow the same script. But for Team Liquid, it's a different proposition now. With 5 rounds already banked, you only need 1 more, guarantee overtime. There's a good opportunity for them now to get us to that third map. But yeah, FaZe are not going to be easy to push over. They're at death's door, but they haven't gone through it yet. Monty Grimm, Kaid, and the Wumai are the bans. Master R6, no surprise, will be the first site choice.
Okay. This series has been crazy so far. Hi Z, how are you? It has been. Like everyone that I thought was winning is not winning, they're losing.
In terms of FaZe and their ban
the games,
selections then for this second
they make it
half,
seem like it's a different tournament, but if you're playing the same teams, I mean...
attacking operator.
Hi, Nani! Just lost 8 out of 9 ranked matches. No.
And the Wamai combo.
No.
That for them will be a
so
little
sorry.
bit left to feel.
What rank are we at
is
now?
their most banned.
How much elo has been lost?
In fact, this will actually be the first
But the good
time
thing is, I'm doing a giveaway, so join the raffle.
Looking at the Azami Smoke, Mirror,
So
Warden.
mouse about to break and stop shooting with burst constantly. I have that sometimes. I have sometimes on my EDS, those are EDS, but my mouse doesn't have physical clicks, it's an electronical thing. So that is the only thing that's annoying about it.
They have not. They will bring the
Sometimes I am shooting and it just stops. Sorry, my mouse. I don't have the mouse. It's Logitech Super Striker. Logitech Super Striker Pro 2X, something like that.
Sends play as well.
The new one. The new
comeback
one.
begins now for FaZe though, so they go defense. Expectation is certainly
mine has been
to win
eating
a couple of
like
rounds
a lot of dust. I blew the dust out and then it was
back.
dust.
It's been a very, very defender-sided series across both
It is,
Fortress and
but mine
Lair.
is glitching. Maybe because I'm hitting it sometimes when I'm, I don't know, gaming.
Well, U2 layering seems to be the name of the game here for Team Liquid in this round. Comes down to placement, being synchronized, and achieving the same objective.
It doesn't exactly stop shooting. The reaction time is really fast, but maybe it's just dust.
So they can't play off for the blitz immediately. The ROU, of course, obscuring that left side of the vision. Philippox getting a lot of information. Now goes pistol. Cyber trying to fall back. Double kill start for Team Liquid, but KZ has now been finished off by Handy. Won that 1v1 battle. JB92 still outside of the window. Maya,
They're
by
in
the
defense
way,
now.
into the hallway. Pops
They have 2
one
rounds.
of the smokes, doesn't find anything, but inside
Hello,
of R6,
guys?
Philippox should get this plant down successfully.
Planting?
Managed to get it. Holding in the window was JV.
Guys, are y'all not locked anymore?
Absolute statement from Team Liquid. One of the top rounds you'll see on that side from an attacking team. They go 6-1 up. Border feels destined.
That is quality attacking siege. Team Liquid not concerning themselves with the map clear or the U2 clearance.
Window,
None
taking
of those
everybody
shenanigans
out.
are required. An ROU deployed for Philippox blitz front line, and he did his
Because
job
they got
wonderfully well, stayed
7-0.
alive with that first tick of damage, and then critically
now they're
a massive
getting
shot right here. Had to land the kill onto Cyber, does exactly that.
7-1.
And whilst he was there on a bit of an island to the mid portion, he had the glass on the
I
back kit, you had
know.
coverage from the window outside. He had to be patient, was then eventually able to go for the plant, force movement from that FaZe defensive unit. And Team Liquid looking
He's not that player,
really
he's the
good
coach. He's the
on
coach for a
Lair.
reason.
One round
He
required,
couldn't be a
and
player,
it's Border on the other side.
so he's a
That is
coach
just
now.
really, really good set play round. That's when the strategy,
Like, yeah.
strategy in the workshop
Take
that you've done
play?
throughout
Okay.
the last couple
Next
of
round?
months comes and pays dividends in a match such as this.
Sometimes it's
On
an
the verge of a 7-1
it's an
victory
X player. They
on
already
Lair.
played.
The
Their
perfect
prime is
response
fast.
really to 7-0 loss on Fortress. It's one of the
Not far off it.
stranger El Clasicos that we've seen, but maybe Border will be close. Because it seems as if we should be getting there.
We'll get all 15 rounds in the final map, surely.
Wow, I hope so. Very different map too, the way that Border's going to play.
7-0. 7-1.
Not giving up on FaZe
How is
yet.
this even happening? Last map is gonna
You'd be
crazy.
foolish to write off the back-to-back
Last
SI
map,
champions.
third
Defense
map
lit,
is
not
going to be
impossible to go
crazy.
on a run. Saw that from Liquid in the
I don't
first
think
half.
FaZe is suddenly gonna
This
take
Liquid
this
team
back,
looking
but
far stronger on Lair than what we saw from them on Fortress.
third map.
And a huge showing as well from Maya. 10-3, KZ 12-3. They've got 22 kills combined.
Warehouse side info gather early here from Team Liquid. But unlike their counterparts in FaZe, they won't elect to go for the full commit early. Unless Maya's rotation here is indicative that maybe that actually will end up being the case.
Yes,
That's
get
good
rid
from
of
KZ.
the
Good work
Goyos.
there. Double Goyo taken off.
I swapped team
And
on
that
this
will
one
alleviate
apparently.
some of the time pressure later in the round for
Both
Team
teams
Liquid
are good,
Alienware.
but
Yeah, I
it's
mean, that's
anyone's
crucial,
game.
especially this early in the
But I
round.
put
2
that
volt
face
and
for my
canisters pop.
predictions. So.
Yeah, Nade's got himself over towards barrels. Think this will be rather direct from Team Liquid. KZ as well lurking towards that missile hallway.
Cyber!
JB92 gets an angle on that first floor. This is going to shake up the defensive phase because they've still got Souls that has forced his way back to
already
site.
has
So now
12
it's a 4-stack
kills,
inside
by
for
the way.
FaZe. They give up top floor and first floor. Nade has the angle. Another one peeks in. He wasn't expecting it. But
What are they
able to swing
actually
himself.
doing?
This seems as if
They're
it's
giving
done.
them the
Surely
game.
it's only
Hello?
been a king and Handy. But crucial as they
Have
both
to
got
delay.
one apiece. Nade shuts it all down. Handy needs to get all 3 remaining in the next minute.
I don't know, bro's just swinging like
And
he's
even
copper.
for one of the game's
They're
more
lost, I'm
guards,
telling
this
you.
should
They don't
be
know what
too
to do.
difficult. He's flamed off. Philippox
Ja,
is
toch?
planting
Like,
as
dat
Handy
gebeurt
makes his
hier.
way forward. He can't
Guys. Why are they swinging like that? What? How did they go from 7-0 to I do not know, remember what side to lean and where to swing?
As FaZe and Team Liquid
What's that mean?
blows, it felt like we would get all three.
Get off the stage.
Not in this
Get off the stage, talk it out.
We got all 15 rounds on
Next map's gonna be crazy. But meanwhile, we're gonna do raffle. So if you haven't joined yet, exclamation marks, ticket guys, I'm gonna give away event packs.
That shows their resolve, that shows their mental fortitude. They did not just bow down after that 7-0 thrashing. They forged ahead, their own path, their own plan, and did
they
to
didn't want to hear her
what FaZe
screaming
did to them
anymore.
on Fortress. Sets up the deciding map of Border, and hopefully that map will be close.
Yes, 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 yes.
And there's the demonstration as to why after that first map, there was certainly
we're picking a winner
for Team Liquid, but not at any point did we expect it to be easy going for FaZe. And Team Liquid from the offset absolutely switched on here for map 2.
Oh, for event
and
packs
culminated in quite the dominant
Wil je
victory.
meedoen? Ik kan het nog
for FaZe. They
cancelen.
tried as they did, but everything was going the way of Team Liquid. FaZe had opportunities in the first 3 rounds.
Event
They
pack
got the
codes,
opening
event
kills.
pack
They
codes.
had chances. And again, the
Doe maar
similarities
mee? Oké,
drawn
oké,
to
oké.
the first map are very
Ready?
stark.
I'm
It's almost as if
closing.
they've just completely flipped the same
Drawing a
script,
winner.
but then changed the sides going into the second map. It's a wonderful bounce back game from Team Liquid. This attack as well,
is so
especially,
loud for
was
me.
really clinical. It all sets up now for Border. I cannot wait to get into it, but we'll have to go back.
It's loud. Okay, okay. We're gonna pick a winner. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Hello? Stripping. Hey, it's Scotty! Congratulations! Where's Scott? GG's. Let me open the website. I don't want to accidentally put all the codes on screen. So I'm gonna do it like this real quick. If I could have this room. Yo, yo, yo! Let me see. Here it is. My eyes are liquid. No! Where's Scott? I have to go. I have more codes, guys. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm starting a new one. Where is Scott? Where is Scott? Scott! Does any memento packs? Yeah, the Rengoku packs. Rengoku packs. Yes. If I could let away. W. Scott, where are you? Otherwise, I have to ruffle it again. But I know Scott's always like lurking my chat. I have to sneeze. Sorry. First one to solve to search gets a pack from me. Yo, Rob is giving his packs in my chat. This guy, what a W hype man. What a hype man. Actually.
Them win. And as we transition into Border, which they set up the new question, the final map, designer map, do you think it starts to tell? And if so, which way?
Border's a casino.
Someone give me a sub.
Even being in the server, playing it, it's always on the edge.
Guys, if you're subbed,
what makes it like that?
You're getting a chance for the momentum skin that I'm giving away on Sunday.
There's so many trades happening, and then you really have to be extremely composed. So when you get your advantages, you have to be able to reset and play the layer game against
everything
the team.
I touch is things red.
You can't play too much layer game because then you become too consolidated. So there's always a catch-22 happening on Border. It's one of the smallest maps and the best maps.
Oh, well, what an interesting way to start it off. I know, Lax, you took a look at some of the plays that really stood out for you in that map too. Walk us through them.
Yeah, I mean, I said going into this series, you know, your map point, I mean, your whole entire tournament is on the line, and you have to make risks. You have to be able to make gambles, and KZ absolutely understood the assignment in round 2, where I talked about this momentum is what carried them throughout the rest of this series, for everyone to be able to get behind them, to light the fire from underneath them. But in this round specifically, you understand KZ is inside labs, and he knows that the only win condition being in the man disadvantage is that Goyo canister on that lab door, and he has to make that play, because if he doesn't, this round does not go in their favor. They don't build that momentum, and he swings into here to be able to pop this canister, takes a very early gunfight with KDS, again, putting him to 1 HP, but he doesn't falter. He doesn't back down. He still goes for the only one win condition here, and that is popping that Goyo canister, downing the 2 players, putting the man advantage back into their favor.
Avalanche! Thank you so much for the gift, the sub, to Cyber.
Instill hope, instill
I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much. Hey guys, don't snatch it. It's for Avalanche. If I'll see you guys snatching the codes. You're not getting codes anymore.
You can see a little bit of flush or two from FaZe. 5v3.
Be nice.
You need to make sure you have that flame cleared. You have the time, you have the vertical. You can make that pressure, or even if there's a flame there, you can play it in a different spot. Just really going through the motions and making sure what they're doing makes sense.
We think coming
Thank
into
you
this,
so much, Avalanche.
Caught a little bit off guard by how strong Liquid responded. Maybe that's why.
I
mean, knowing them, you know that Liquid, they're a team that's not going to back down. They have a lot of fiery players, so I feel like FaZe known. They should have expected them to just come back with that fight, and they just weren't ready for it.
Giveaway.
I was going to say, even when you look back at SI 2023,
I mean,
FaZe realistically could have been the 3-peat world champions, but if you remember in that series, that W7M roster, the same 4 players on that team.
What's the code in chat then?
Nail from a down 6-1 deficit and was able to constantly bring it back. So I'm sure when you're in moments like these for the side of FaZe, it kind of rings back into your head like, oh, we've seen this before. Now they're gaining the momentum. Now it's going to be so important for FaZe to understand where they went wrong and how they can switch the tempo and swing the map into their favor.
I like the dice roll analogy. I like, you know, just kind of the cards coming up maybe on in your favor. What game do you play? If you're somebody who loves a little bit of poker, maybe a little bit of, you know, rolling with blackjack, whatever it is, what game do you try to go for? If it's the side of an aggressive tempo, trying to get those early trades, what do you try to do if you're FaZe to close it out after you were in the lead and now you're tied and going to border?
I feel like for FaZe, they don't need to skip their steps on the attacking side, making sure they're actually applying the pressure and putting Liquid on the back foot. And if Liquid can just stay off of that back foot, always throwing that punch first, landing it, getting a kill, and being able to just pull back, they're going to be able to stay ahead in these rounds.
Now, I like the card analogy, but I'm going to have to completely switch the game. I feel like this is a chess match for me. It's a battle of the IGLs, of understanding who's opener, who's the defender, how you can take the piece, how you can then retake position, take control of the board, and that's exactly what they're doing here. I mean, you get a 7-0 into a 7-1. Now everything is for all the marbles. Everything is to get that checkmate here to push you to 1 step into that semifinal.
The Battle of Brazil. We've seen 2 dominant performances across 2 different maps for 2 different teams. Now
so
we see something a little bit more evenly contested. You mentioned chess. I love that. Over at the Alliance Vault, we also have some chess going on. They just finished up the day, and I know that Chris Tunn actually has a club championship update for us. Let us know what's going on in the CC as of this evening. Chris?
Down here, the STC Arena, around some disappointed TM fans. Ginny, of course, over Rocket League. We're kind of getting through the competition now, but TM just suffering a big loss for them, considering they're coming in as one of the favorites of the tournament.
Yeah, they just lost their game against NIP, so unfortunately for them, they are not in the top 8 just yet. Fortunately, there is
Rocket League.
When you're looking at the teams that are CC relevant, that have already qualified for playoffs and are locked into that top 8 slot, it's Falcons and Vitality. So automatically, they give themselves 200 points.
Okay, guys, let's do predictions.
Earlier today against Jailmates,
okay? Because now it's actually interesting.
Behind AGAL.
It's gonna win.
Lovely spot.
I mean, this is a really good week for Falcons anyway. We're kind of looking at some of the competition that they have in their specific games. They have a real good opportunity to take that lead again. Looking more and more likely. I mean, over in chess especially. I mean, they got like 2 people who potentially can make top 4. That's gonna hold them as much as 100 points at their first place points, right? I mean, so Falcons, huge week for them. AGL not competing in much either.
I said a prediction for anyone who lives in the country that can do predictions.
Right now, if you're a Falcons fan. If you're an AGL fan, I just want you to cover your ears because it's not looking good right now. Out of PUBG Mobile, when we're looking at chess as well, not doing too great.
Yeah, it's going to be next week for them. Crossfire, etc. are going to kind of be coming through. That's where they're going to have to make all the points. Ginny, thank you very much. We'll be checking them in the rest of the week. Guys, back to you.
Well, thank you so much, Chris and Jenny. It's been a great CC update across all of these weeks. You guys have kept us in the know. And now AGAL, only 50 points in the lead on Falcons. That will be important. We'll check in with them tomorrow as well to see how things go. But guys, turning into the picks and bans coming up soon for this final map. It's Border. It's our final series of the day. We opened today talking about these two brothers who have, you know, invitational wins and majors, you know, basically star-studded performances and histories. But now, you know, has that story shifted? I'm curious, since we've seen such dominant performances, different players, you guys have mentioned KZ showing up. Where's the story now in terms of the 1v1 or the head-to-head that you're looking to most?
I mean, I think it's still playing into the exact same narrative that we had going into this moment. Again, this is now do or die. You guys respectively won each other's maps. Now it comes to the decider where once you get to this third map, and you can speak into this as well, every player, every coach, every IGL should understand where everything went wrong and how they can play the absolute perfect siege that they possibly can. Everything needs to be left on the battlefield today.
I feel like it's a battle of the coaches right now. Who can keep their players mentally in it?
I
who
have
can actually see
1
what
point,
needs to be adjusted
right?
inside of this last map?
Oh wait, I have 5? How?
Call the timeout, call the precise moment for the timeout, and be able to give the actual advice his team needs to pull through here.
I got 2 here and 2
Sometimes
here.
there's not too much to say with a matchup that everything's already been said. 29 times these fights have gone the way of FaZe, 22 the way of Liquid, and that has proven to be the way that
I'm not even
going
gonna
to
be silver.
Shaped up, map to map, heavyweight blow to
Yeah, Dark Zero.
response. And
If
now
FaZe
only
doesn't
one
win
will
this,
move
I'm not
through as
silver.
Border picks and
I
bans
need to
come
be
up
at least so. I
on
want
your
the
screen.
skin.
I'm going to expect Shields to be removed here.
no.
I mean, Shields can really be a strong piece of the puzzle, especially when you think pushing into top east, pushing into break, getting any bit of that map control. So it's no surprise to see a Monty already taken out. But the why, that's a good one as well.
Yeah, really going to hurt the east extension right now. Warden, expect to see a lot of Ying play coming out too here.
Okay.
Lash is a standard issue,
Last
getting rid of that
match.
utility, making sure that they cannot post up outside of archives and have that plant potential.
I know, right? Hot.
I mean, the one thing I
We
really
don't
do
know.
love about Border, especially now that this is the last and final decider for both these two teams, when you think of Brazilian teams, you
It's gonna
think
be
of that
good
aggressive
match.
nature. And if there is one map that is going to feed heavy-handed into that aggression, it is a map like Border. You are going to be met with combat, with fights already straight out the gate, just trying to get into that map. As I was saying, trying to get into that top east, trying to get into that break. You are going to be met with a battle of attrition for both of these teams.
Well, it's going to be one map that decides the fate of two Brazilian superstar teams. One spot in the semifinal left. It'll go to FaZe or Liquid Alienware. Who will seize the moment? Let's fire it over to our casters for our final match here.
Hey,
And
I mean,
Guz
sometimes
and
you were
Zex.
there when I did late night Rocket League because I was lost and I was done with rank. You were there.
It's even more fitting, it's the least played map at the Esports World Cup thus far. Only played 3 times. But good news, ladies and gentlemen, it is the
A
most
one-time
attacker
4
sided.
years ago.
Sits at 67%
Yes.
attacker win rate. There is not a single site
Correct.
objective that is in favor of defense. Good news if your Team Liquid starting on the attack in the first half.
You've seen what that
7-0
looks
into
like.
7-1.
Ugly.
Now the hope is it's into 8-7 one way or another.
Good news if you want to see some attacking siege as well, because
Yeah,
over
exactly.
the course of this series thus far, it has been super defend-decided. Map 1 going the way of FaZe, a 7-0. A flawless victory, and Team Liquid Alienware not trailing by much.
Diamond.
Over on map
No.
2 of Lair.
No.
7-1. KDS with
Where
the
is he
opener.
It's the
looking?
defense that lends the first blow, though. KDS gets rid of Maya, who was incredible back on Lair. That's also one thing to keep in mind here on Border. FaZe have dominated the entry battles. Oh, there's a good chance here though with the souls from KZ. He gets the down and he knows that he is very much down. Eastairs control. Swing from the Azami of Vidaking.
What a swing.
Catches the head of full epochs. Souls finished off by the
Yeah.
Jungle call of Nade.
It was,
He was down on the floor courtesy of KZ.
Inevitable. Doki calling.
Fiery start on Border, not to be surprised.
Yeah, both teams are going to eagerly take as many trade fights as possible, not going to shy away from the occasion.
They're not playing this.
And we'll look to
Like
capitalize
they
on any
played on
moment
Lair.
of weakness
Slowly,
that
they're
the
doing
opposition
the
may
comforter.
present. But at the moment, it's
As
FaZe
Silverfoot is
in
so
the advantageous
good.
position at the midpoint of the round. A
Taxi.
player up,
Taxi.
Vidaking low on HP, but still
Taxi's
one
better.
more gun for the trade. Double Razor Beam as well for Handy, Nitro for KDS, good util. Still up here for FaZe. A tricky position now for Team Liquid.
Taxi.
Call
Yes.
on to Handy
Love.
from Nade.
Exotic fruits or something.
Handy should be able to answer the call. And chooses to eat the call, so he gets taken down.
But they're slowing it down.
And of course over towards Archives. Otherwise, though, good fountain presence established from Vidaking. Cyber and KDS a little more freedom to move around. Finally, JV92 able to get in towards break. Nate just outside security, testing this mirror window position held by KDS.
Exotic
and the one and only Nitrocell. 40 seconds remaining in the round.
That
Team Liquid
true.
need to start
Who does
heading
look like
towards the side.
exotic?
KZ has one Salmo rotating across, maybe to
that
try and
been a
counter
kill.
this mirror window.
It throws it straight on.
Not
to
anymore.
the mirror window. Nade to then play off it. KDS still holding. KDS will take the fight, but Nade wins it with the DMR.
Hello?
3 versus
Are
3.
we not
Heading
breaking
into
anymore?
the final 20 seconds.
Cyber's
Cyber
gonna.
finds a tight angle. Huge for FaZe.
Guys, stop
but then Cyber
losing
2
my
will go
guns.
down. JV92 to try and clutch up, heading into red time. We haven't seen a lot of big individual
We're still
moments.
brothers.
King's gone security side. JV off the player to take the battle with
Handy and Nate.
Needs to shut down King. Can't find him. Time will expire. FaZe will take the opening round.
Oh, fair effort there from JV. Almost
Hi,
had
Mr.
the read
Player.
there at the
How
end,
are
but
you?
ultimately not enough time to hunt.
I'm sitting here
for the
eating
final
mangoes
kill.
and maracujá.
FaZe to claim round 1, but hopefully a positive sign of what's to come in terms of the closeness of this final map.
Yeah,
Well, a very fun
she
round.
likes
The fact that it came down to one
like
alive. That
Dutch
did not
fruits.
happen at all.
That
in
is
the first 2 map
hilarious.
starts. There was not a single
No.
round across either Fortress or Lair where it came down to a single
I'm
player
good,
left
good.
alive. And in the opening
Predictive.
round of Border,
Not,
it was a 1
it was
versus 1 and
semi-productive
time
because it was
expires.
hot. So I
Hopefully,
still wanted to go outside.
That
It's
just
been
gives
a
us
week
glimpse
since I've
into
been
the
out.
script for this third and
No, I
final
went out
map.
Monday. It's
That the rounds will
Thursday
be
now.
closer.
It's just
but the
hot.
scoreboard will
I
be
feel like I'm
closer.
getting choked by
That's all
the
we asked
air.
for. It's not much.
Like I opened the balcony, I couldn't even breathe in. There was no air. It was just boiled steam. It was steam. This could just not me for this air. There's no air to breathe.
So down below then
Too
for
hot.
round number 2.
She likes milk and vanilla.
Workshop. The selection of FaZe and the Solace brought into play for the second round. We'll see what kind
I feel
of
like
impact
I'm
that
watching
ends
a
up
soccer
having in
game
terms
with
of
all the
drone
people in
economy
the
for
back.
Team Liquid.
Going
And
ole,
then don't discount Handy's
ole,
ability to
ole.
identify and aid in Plantinol late round as well. That can be both up above on the vert, but even horizontally late depending on his positioning.
It's been a very...
Oh,
hang
no,
on.
they
Oh.
lose the Rayora.
KDS will get rid of fully box on the Rayora,
He
so they
does
lose
it
a
again.
big part of what they wanted to do
Didn't-
in this round. Another
Didn't Maya
opening
tell
kill
him he does
from
that?
KDS
Seems or
for FaZe.
And if they were cooking for maybe a direct hit through front door, or at least maybe drawing pressure with that U2
So guys, I
set,
need a favor.
that plan A
I
is
need y'all
completely out the window.
0-5
to subscribe to my
in
YouTube
opening
channel.
battles for fully box in the
No,
series.
it would be
Team Liquid
great
have
if you
been
guys could.
dominated in this
I'm trying to
area.
monetize the channel,
FaZe are
but they're gonna make it
constantly
super
5
hard.
versus 4,
I'm
but
halfway
Maya
through my
gets a
watch
big
hours
kill.
already.
KDS wants to
I've been
keep
focusing
swinging,
more
but
on
he shuts him down.
long form videos.
Handy is in
But
a compromised position
because
to
shorts
projectiles.
is
Do
just
they know about him
don't
though?
think my
Because the way
style.
that Maya's kind of just scoping around,
You need a lot
may
of
not be
million
fully
views.
certain.
I think they are.
Oh.
Seems like they got some kind of an idea.
I do
Chance
like
of
to
the
make
souls
shorts.
from Maya.
But
Handy still stays tucked in. He starts to move around.
streams are
Cyber
just my thing,
is
you
below
know?
him.
Streams are my thing.
Can't really help out. Soul's taken down to 1 HP. Needs to be cautious on the next
You
battle.
are?
Handy,
Nah,
by the way, has
thank
now
you
moved
so
out.
much. You swapped the count? You're gymming
Team
now.
Liquid have pivoted away.
No, I really appreciate it. Like, I like that you're from YouTube and I'm also on Twitch and on
So a
YouTube.
semblance
I really
of control
appreciate
for
it, guys.
Team Liquid, but it's fragile.
It's just same.
FaZe still with 2 players
Here,
on the
I have a
second
type
floor.
here on top.
At what point
Oh,
do
shit.
Vidaking and Handy think about rotating, but they take the fight instead?
I'm just
Handy's
close to my
patience
goal,
pays
but
off.
it's getting far
He was
away.
able to eliminate Cyber.
Multi-streamer, yes.
And then
I
they
make
fall
content
to
on
Vidaking.
3
It's a
platforms and I
scrappy
stream
border
on
to
2.
begin, but Handy,
I
from
post
what looked like a trapped
long
position
form on
earlier, has
YouTube. I
found and
post
netted
shorts
2
on YouTube.
crucial
I
kills for
post
FaZe.
on
KZ
Instagram and on TikTok.
needs a 1
I
versus 3.
occasionally,
This has been a series though,
it's occasionally
in which we've
on
not
X,
seen
but
any
X
clutches.
just exhausting for me. I don't understand the app. Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch are
Take an
my
almighty
favorite
effort isolating
favorite
all
platforms.
3 members of the defense.
So that's where I'm focusing, really.
FaZe
But
remain disciplined, are separated, but still in positions where they're not going to present direct ones for KZ.
YouTube is hard.
Forced into the drop.
And dead immediately as
Oh.
Vidaking was waiting. 2-0 start for FaZe
This
clean on
woman.
border. defense has looked really, really sharp.
Her voice.
Worrying signs for Team Liquid Alienware. And it looks like we will get a tactical timeout.
Só vamos ter um pouquinho de atenção nesse início de round. Tá faltando um pouquinho de capricho, não só eu digo em questão do pique, só que vamos definir exatamente o que a gente tá querendo fazer, tá ligado? A gente já trouxe o round ali depois. A gente tá entrando leste, só que tipo aí os caras estão batendo e tal, tá ligado? Dá pra gente calmar o round, dá pra gente fazer muita coisa, tá ligado? Então tipo assim, ó, só vamos respirar um pouquinho, ver o que eles estão fazendo e tal, a gente conseguir jogar, tá ligado? Porque os dois rounds até agora, basicamente, a gente não conseguiu. A gente trouxe o round, mas a gente ainda não jogou o round. É isso que eu tô tentando falar pra vocês.
Concordo.
Então agora a gente vai começar aqui com a banheiro. Vamos fazer a lobo, abre as coisas ali bonitinho e tal. Deu pra ver claramente que o KDS, o Rafadel comeu o cu deles pra eles jogar um pouco mais peitando e tal, tá ligado? Pra não deixar a gente gostar do jogo. Então só vamos...
Beleza.
Bora. Se ouvir todo mundo, bora.
Do it.
Tactical timeout expires for Team Liquid Alienware. An early one call from Igor, 2 rounds in. But again, attacker-sided border, you need to be getting some of these rounds. FaZe showing their aggressiveness though here on their defense. Happy to take fights, make it more difficult.
I was about to say, there's no way Maya's gonna die again.
And a big round from Handy. At one point looked rather trapped over towards Armory.
That is why you need feet holes there. Are you guys seeing it? Because everyone's always questioning my feet holes.
And we never even really got to see Team Liquid attempt towards Vent Workshop.
If somebody walks in, you have him.
Yeah, tough pill to swallow for Team Liquid in that round. Losing
Other than that,
Felipe
you're
on
fine.
the Rayora at 2 minutes 41. Completely
Wow, Frost and
plans to
Froley.
fight back. The plan B attempt, certainly valiant.
It's been a while.
FaZe minimizing mistakes and not allowing them back into the round. Over to the tertiary then for the third. Is this an opportunity now for Team Liquid to get around on the board? Shields now in play. Felipox will resume what we have seen over the course of this series so far on the Blackbeard.
Well, they've just got to be a little bit more cautious with their approach. You know, they know that FaZe are going to want to play these window positions, doorway positions, take the fights out on the balcony.
Why does this match feel so heavy and slow?
Team Liquid will need to adapt to that. You know, maybe the way that they're going to drone, get information.
They're actually playing it till last
Snake,
seconds.
So he's someone that they can kind of lean on to get some intel. They've got Felipox on the Blackbeard, so they've got operators that can help them get into the building.
Felipox always solo on a shield, and he's fighting for his life.
His path from Telesite, though, is all around the map.
Shouldn't they like double on
is going to
a
be in
shield?
play in this third round.
See that?
Sometimes the most difficult part of border for the attack is problem solving your way into the building and finding a way to get the entry battle your way.
They're holding everything. CC would be their first thing.
To the trade. Well, that's what FaZe do so well, though. They don't really leave a lot of gaps in their defense, especially when they've got 5 up. Makes it very difficult.
I'm turning off.
Of course, you're going to give them the respect as well in terms of straight-up gunfights. Handy's going to eat the Jugger payload call from Nade. King Nitrocell, that should be great, and indeed it is. Onto Nade. Another opening kill for FaZe. And again at the window. But this time it was from the Nitrocell.
I haven't been able to give away battle pass yet. People have been asking for it, so I can always pitch it.
Now in such a difficult position with
yes,
live
Avalanche,
info
thank you so much
still
for your
being
lyric.
relayed onto their positions, courtesy of KDS.
And for a team on the attacker border, Team Liquid just look on the back foot. Oh, JB92. That got a little bit careless over towards East Stairs. Has allowed Cyber to escape. Oh, and a chance of that again. He's had 2 opportunities. Has JB92 to find that kill onto Cyber. But the Frost continues to escape him. Slips away, then back up East Stairs. This would be awful.
Oh, there's a BB!
Kill. Turnaround shot onto the Blackbeard fully boxed. But the Blackbeard will survive.
They gotta stack doubles.
That shield. And then Souls will fall to KZ. Liquid with the advantage. The time starting to expire.
You're
overextended. From the Solid Snake, Team Liquid with a perfect read.
Got the information, but it's got to play off for King to fall to JB92. He finally collects a kill. The Blackbeard dealt with though from Handy. He's got 4.
About credits?
No surprise to see the cream rise to the top. And now with KDS, they have the chance to again.
I don't have any credit giveaway right now. I do have different giveaways all the time, so maybe if we go to the credits, if we do this, I could always ask for giveaways, maybe.
We know how good JV can be.
Maybe
a little quiet over
I
the
just
course
gotta
of
make
this
good
series,
stream
10
for
and
it.
12
But
up
right
until
now,
that
I
point.
have Memento skin giveaway,
And he
and I
had a
have
pretty
event
dodgy
packs
battle over
giveaway.
towards top east as we
So
picked up through the
try
mid-round.
to
They
get time.
almost got caught on a timing as Cyber reclaimed control top stairs, but got great coverage courtesy of Philippox.
What a strange round, though, for your JB92 when he ends up in a position at the very beginning to get that clear onto Cyber.
It's really
He
what
stares,
PB
okay,
gives
doesn't take the
us.
first chance.
Make the
Pete's
best out of it.
overweighting, gets another chance, doesn't take the shot. And despite that, ends up having
I'm
a
giving him
crucial round
to my
when he was able to net
viewers
4
and
kills for himself by the end of it. It started with this nitrous elbow from Vidiking. I thought, honestly, bad
any viewer can
internal
really
thoughts
join,
for Team Liquid,
but that's only for
they found
event packs.
responses.
I'm giving the Memento to
And it
to
will
my
go down
standard
as another
community that
failed
wants to join
conversion
in.
from
Like,
FaZe
so
in
if you
this
subscribe
series.
to
And
my
if they
channel
go on
or,
to lose,
on
that
my
will be a
Twitch
big
channel,
talking point.
or if you give
Back on Lair, they had
you
the
give the round,
overwhelming majority
just
of
to make
entry battles
sure
go
that
their way and still were very unsuccessful.
it makes them a bit
Was
special.
finished with 4 straight on Fortress as well.
Oh wait, I have emails.
In terms of the overall series summary, good point to kind of give a bit of a highlight. For FaZe, it's a very even spread performance. 10 kills for KDS, then 12 for Cyber, 13 for Handy, 14 for Souls, and 15 for Vidiking. So a very team-orientated performance for Team Liquid. 17 from KZ, 15 for Maya, 14 for JB92, 10 for Nade, 8 for Philippox. Armory and Archives again.
Okay.
For the second time here in the 4th round.
Zofia banned from FaZe Clan, Team Liquid taking the Azami out of play.
I'm getting so much spam
FaZe
emails. Oh,
potentially feeling threatened by the potential of the triple impact despite Team Liquid not playing the Zofia across the first 3 rounds.
Azami, though, has been played by FaZe Clan, so will not have access to that.
It's going to make the mirror very powerful, though, without the Zofia counter from down below.
Well, look at the positioning of Team Liquid, right? So they've clearly adapted after the first 2 rounds. They're sitting back a little bit more. They want FaZe to keep playing this aggressive style. They'll be a little bit more
is
ready
it
for
possible to bet money on these matches?
that
Probably
also now does
somewhere.
is
I don't
reduces
know
the
what
amount of time that
channel.
you have in the round when
I'm
it
also
comes to
not
the
gonna
side
make the
objective.
channel for it.
Nate
We
has
can
been
do
able to slip in
points.
through customs.
You're on top. You can also predict on the website.
Full top 4 hold for FaZe, except Cyber towards main stairs. It's KDS that found another open kill. There is that Cyber
Oh my
bottom
God, that
main.
woman.
Swing onto Nade. They strike again and find 2
But
kills
it's not
at
money.
the same time.
It's not money, but you can
Despite
get
the patience
skins
from
and
Team
drops and
Liquid does,
packs.
where they're sitting back, expecting this swing from FaZe, they can never just get the timing right.
I just feel right
again
of getting
with
this
another
house.
early
Oh my
advantage
god, that
from
is
the entry
concerning,
battle. This has
Sabotage.
been the biggest downfall for
That is
Liquid
very
across all 3
concerning.
maps.
Not a ton of map control to show for it either.
First up, thank you. I meant
still in a
subs
position
on
to shot call
Twitch.
live. Maya and JV92 to try and isolate picks as best as possible.
On YouTube it's same as
60
follow.
seconds and it's a
So
stack
you can
off the
definitely
side from
join
Team
the
Liquid as they look
giveaway
to try and trade
for the
their way back into the round.
sorry,
They have a
event pack.
decent belt of util that they can deploy, but into this Fountain Cross, good luck.
Oh my god, I don't even know how to eat.
Cyber as well can push through the hallway too. They can go for a bit of a back hit. They can afford to. Handy dies, and so does Souls. Cyber's on the flank over towards Wading. Hasn't found an angle because of the ROU that was up in the hallway from JB92. So he will fall back over through break. Cyber's going to make his way back to site rather than going for the flank. 3 versus 3, suddenly more winnable now for Liquid.
KDS with Nitro Cell though for defense as we enter the final 30 seconds of the round, and they're still stalled out off a side.
Cyber, oh, what a shot from Maya! I thought Cyber was in a wonderful position, but Philippox caught on the close hold with a shotgun. Vidiking gets a huge double kill. Heartbreak for Liquid. They thought they were getting themselves back into that round.
I thought it was
but
going
FaZe
well.
was still standing strong in sight. Vidiking has been crucial. FaZe take a 3-1 lead on defense border.
Oh, false hope in that round for Team Liquid. Utilize the util really nicely on this offside.
It's a burrito, but it's falling apart.
Had then a player advantage, but forced then into
because
KDS
it's a little
and
thick.
Vidiking.
And I didn't rep it
The
too
latter,
strong.
one of the best anchor players
I'll
in
show
this
you, but it
game,
has a whole
often
bunch of
regarded by
lipstick on
some
your
as
nose.
being one of the most
I have to
ruthless
re-rep
players
it.
going around. Massive moment.
It's
Has
falling apart.
3 opening kills on this map alone.
Yup.
What a performance.
It's falling apart!
5-1 on the entry
Oh,
across all
no.
3 maps from KDS. Really setting his team up. 4 straight opening kills for FaZe. Liquid need to do better earlier in these rounds.
The most entry kills from an individual across this series so far in a single map. It was Cyber, went 3-1 on Fortress.
So 2 rounds to go in the half here on board up. It is starting to slip away from Team Liquid Alienware.
I made the tippy.
Can they strike back
the
here on
tip
Vent Workshop
stream,
to try and keep this map close?
You see it on this one, I think.
We've already had 2
No,
very
no.
one-sided
This one?
maps. We don't need a
No.
third.
Here
FaZe
in the
wouldn't
corner,
mind that.
like the Kofi.
Spot in the semi-final tomorrow against
You can
GK
like
on the
decide.
line.
Hello. You can decide what you want to call it.
Most
So I
importantly
called
for these
it
2 teams,
snacks.
the bragging rights.
Someone
FaZe have
tips
dominated
me and
locally
says,
against this
you
core
tipped
roster
like
of Team Liquid.
€2
It has
for a
been
snack.
this core roster of
Oh
Liquid
my god.
that
I
have
love
had
that.
one up over.
I think
This is
it's
so
amazing. The
accurate
Candela
for my
Dunk
channel.
sandwich in the
Holy
hit front door.
snacking.
This could be
We're
big
eating.
if Team Liquid lay the util correctly.
Cyber captures out the blitz.
And again, they've foiled
Oh,
the
see,
plan early.
they always
but they're
lose for
traded
leap
by
box with the
Maya.
shield.
But as you say, with that plan foiled, this now means do they want to continue on?
I think they can commit. They still have the util to commit.
JB92 has collected the case.
No Candela's top floor, though, makes the disruption difficult for Team Liquid.
Bitter King's the one that's close by inside of server. You can see the angle that he's holding.
Mine fell
Provided if
apart
Team
as
Liquid
well.
want to go
Don't
in for
even
the
look at
plant,
it.
they've still got one outside of the window. Also, Maya in a very intriguing position. Main lobby. It's Souls that may also push from East Air side. Plant attempt from KZ.
Oh, JP
Bitter
hit the
King
Thatcher. He hit
hasn't
it.
got a Nitro Cell. Doesn't know where the plant's going down. They both go down handy. The Soulless play is so good.
Oh my
It's
god.
going to be 4-1 to FaZe. Liquid's already used their timeout. They can't talk things over again. This attacking half has been foiled. And even with Maya finding this kill, he needs 3 more. He needs the ace clutch. If Liquid are to win this round, it's all down to Maya.
He'll probably need to traverse top floor to contest Handy.
He does have a minute. He's got
Oh,
the
he-
time, and he
he's
almost
got
got
that
the
much on
chance
him.
onto KDS. And then on the hatch, Handy
The
turns it
timing.
to
I
perfection.
know. What are I gonna do? 35 degrees. Sabotage. You have a pool?
What an
You have a pool?
impressive round from Handy on the Solus to disrupt that plant attempt. 4-1 lead for FaZe. All 3 maps have been so one-sided. Final round of this half coming up, but guys can't help but feel for Liquid. They are in some deep trouble. Their attack
Ew.
on border has been stopped.
Yeah, FaZe are playing a suffocating brand
Me
of
too.
siege at the
No
moment.
pool.
Once again, foiling the early plan there from
35
Team
is
Liquid
like
with
pool
the direct
weather.
attack. And there was the play from Handy, despite some, lack of a better word, handiwork from JV92 on the Thatcher. That wasn't quite enough to help get that plant down. And without the Candelas
To be
for
fair,
additional flash
you could have
support
Thatchered
back
up,
above because
right,
they invested that
on
early,
the
Team Liquid were
Solus.
in such a
Does that work?
precarious position. And the scoreline now, well, that too, a precarious position.
Oh, it spells trouble for Team Liquid. Even if they can find a second round here, Border's been the most attack-decided map of the event, but you can, of course, do well defensively too, depending on how you want to play. But the way that has been played by FaZe is of aggression, confidence.
No, I
They
love
look
this
like
so
the
much.
attacking team. 5 straight opening kills on Border
It's just really hard for my
The attack
PC,
has not
that's
found
all.
any avenue of success
Can't really
early in
stream
the
in
round.
the summer,
Hence
it's
why
too
probably
hot.
Liquid just thought we might go for a fast plant attempt. Catch them off guard, but no, FaZe have just been on the front foot every single round. They're not going to be caught by surprise. And with the Solus available, it was always going to be difficult to get that plant down quickly and safely. Bathroom Towers, the only site that Liquid have been able to win in this first half. They'll need to win it again.
This is where you need to dig deep if you're Team Liquid.
It's a big lineup change as well, by the way, for FaZe. They only bring The sentry again. It's another opening kill for FaZe.
You guys so good.
Straight on the defensive
Just
board
so
of
long.
Maya
This is the first kill though, but I like last
the
match.
Solid Snake eliminated. But a trade onto the
First
Solus.
match.
That's pretty handy if you're KZ and Liquid. Needed that.
He knows how to play that guy.
And a little bit of map control over towards East Stairs, so certainly now not the worst of opening thirds here for the attack. Do they commit to the clear above, or do they find a path for the plant? That's what PlayOffs now will be pondering as the leader of this team.
Like this Selma to put some pressure over towards that main hallway. Andy's going to fall over at top waiting, but he's not dead, still just only downed, and they're going to get KDS to rotate over, looking for a revive as well. Then Vidiking captures out JB92. It's a big swing, but the plant going down from Philippe Pox inside a bathroom. He gets off the plant, he gets taken low. FaZe starting to get in control once again. This looks really awkward right now for Liquid. And it's a double kill from Souls.
Oh my days.
Nade's the only one left as Vidiking puts him to bed. FaZe go 5-1 up. Total domination on the defensive border.
We don't have to cheer, she's cheering for us. She's cheering for everyone there.
Eu tô bem agora só.
Agora a parte vai
Pra te relembrar as paradas ou você já tá de boa?
Não, lembra. A cena explicada que sai aqui embaixo. Leitura também dá pra fazer.
Deixa eu falar uma parada. Um boneco que eu vou mudar, eu não vou pegar Ribana no Bomber da Cidade, porque eu quase nunca uso aquela porra daquela Ribana.
Consegue pegar?
Não, pode pegar lá, eu ia pegar a Doka, tá ligado?
Pode pegar lá? Faz o Lion e o...
Doka é melhor.
Tá, pode ser então.
Porque aí eu ligo por causa da tripla e se pá eu tento comer ele também.
Tá, beleza.
She does cheer like that, huh?
Aí a gente vai fazer a Open Kill PC, lembrando, a Open Kill PC, o Saib não vai estar jogando no cara de baixo.
Like they're actually celebrities, it's crazy.
Eu vou estar comendo corredor com cadeia, em vez de chapéu.
E só lembra, tipo, a gente vai começar
ficar deitadinho lá?
Essa mais pra leste e tal, se o cara estiver peitando, as kills elas vão rolar, tipo, antes desse cara, tá ligado?
É que eu me lembro, o Jay-Z é bem cagão, acho que ele joga só da porta no C4, nem vai abrir tanto. Ele fica fazendo...
No banheiro. Eles vão querer provavelmente fazer a play deles horizontal por causa do Ace Open, tá? Então, tipo assim, ó, tryharda bem nos pixels lá de cima, coisa e tal, e tá de boa. Guys, de novo, agora é o momento que tá foda. É a mesma coisa que foi ali no Covil. Se a gente começar a fazer o nosso jogo, mano, as coisas vão dar certo, tá ligado? Os caras cagaram um pouco, teve round que a gente vacilou um pouco e por isso que o placar tá 5-1. Só que, mano, a gente já trouxe 1000 vezes esse border aqui defendendo, tá ligado? Vai começar a ficar difícil um pouco pros caras também. E aí, no mais, acho que é só a gente se entender. Fox, eu acho que isso aqui vai pro AT.
Brazilian esports. Now you know why they make so much money over there. Look how the girls are cheering.
Fechar lá de longe que eles vão querer bater.
Like they're soccer
So the halftime
players.
break, is it starting to come to an end? Is it also coming to an end of the Esports World Cup for Team Liquid? They're 2 rounds away from being knocked out. FaZe Clan have absolutely torn them to shreds here on border and get to now go on the attack. It's been a strange El Clasico. 7-0 into 7-1 into 5-1. None of the maps have been
That's
close.
so true.
We have seen the 5-1 comeback once before.
It still is, unless you're a pro player.
But I don't sense that Team Liquid Alien
You're
can
Brazilian.
do it right here, right now. FaZe look phenomenal. They look formidable.
And she's also
Don't
cute.
know how
so...
Team Liquid will contain them.
Armory archives to begin. Mirror, Smoke,
These
Deimos, Capital will be the
Brazilians.
bans. And then the Liquid just have to go for broke here. They cannot play in their shells. They need to be aggressive on the defensive border. Look for these early battles. 6-0 in favor of FaZe for opening kills. But this time they converted. That was the difference back on Lair. They just failed to convert.
The girl?
They had the early advantage.
She'll be on the stream again. They show her every time.
But if you're Liquid, and especially the way that you want to play Armory and Archives, you can't just fall back and play site. Not on border, you don't get that safety. You have to take the fights.
5 seconds remaining.
FaZe 2 rounds away from a semi-final appearance tomorrow.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Adding some protection from grenades. Secure.
Again, in the international record of these two teams, the rosters themselves, not necessarily the organizations, 3-1 in favor of the Liquid Core in the W7M and Furia days. The only time FaZe actually has beaten this team internationally was back in Boston in the lower bracket final. Went on a course to win that hammer.
This is a cheeky lurk position early from Cyber. It's Maya on ping. WSO courtesy of the Lion that will force his position back, but now
Maya looks scared.
Workshop.
It's KZ that finds the opening kill though, at least onto Cyber, and that gets rid of some more information to be gained later in the round from the radar. Good start for Liquid. They get their first entry battle.
Also allowed Maya to get back to the second floor. Handy in a position to lurk below though, double impact still up. Regardless, a strong start for the defense of Team Liquid. Conversion expected to be high here on border, and they'll be relying upon that here in round 7.
Now, Vidiking looked as if he was bolstering for a potential vault in, but it's just not possible when you've still got E-Stairs held by Philippox. KZ, of course, there directly. By the way, the side is completely vacant right now from Liquid, so it's a good sign that they're happy to play the aggressive nature of border on the defense, spread out, take key positions. They got rewarded with the opening kill as well. KZ will eat the first chug of payload, and it's Nade that falls to KDS. KZ knows there's pressure at the window, but loses to Handy. Huge kill for Handy. Removes the goo mine. Maya! Oh! Big play from Maya! And then another one! Maya makes that his moment! That Liquid will not go down quietly on border!
Fair play. Very, very strong play. Philippox wasn't really in the best of positions to render support and wanted to play into his utility top E, so it was reliant that on Maya over towards break to be that supporting arm, and that's exactly what he was able to do. 5-2 now the scoreline as we look back at this play. Great work from Maya.
That's a huge round. That's a confidence boosting round individually for Maya and his team. He has now become the top fragger for Team Liquid across all 3 maps, sitting at 22 and 17. He knows that he needs to perform. When you're replacing someone like Herds, you need to be top level, a top line addition to the core roster, and he's done just that in this series. He's led the way. He needs the others to help him out.
Food everywhere. 720. Well,
that's 1 round down for Liquid, but a lot more to go.
To be fair,
to forge the comeback on border as we go Vent Workshop. It's these sites. It's not Armory Archives, guys. That's the one you probably should be winning. It's the others that will be difficult. Vent Workshop, Bathroom Towers.
I should have the same. It should mirror the same stream as I have on
Team
Twitch.
Liquid.
And
Which is
of
2K,
Team Liquid, electing
right?
to go
No, you're not tripping. It could be, because sometimes I also feel like that. But maybe can you change the quality?
Space and then to help in
because I have my stream on 2K.
From being planted.
I'm streaming high quality for y'all.
Positionally early here, maybe shaping for what we kind of saw. Team Liquid tried to attempt with direct front door.
No problem, no problem. It could be
of those denial tools. So we could see a similar dynamic evolve here in the 8th round. I like this addition though, a bit of lurk potential and pinch pressure. KDS and Cyber posturing elsewhere.
Oh,
Can
this
they
stream.
maybe catch Philippox off guard?
Yeah, the stream there are giving us 1080. I also think it looks low quality.
It's Cyber though that catches Nade. Nade thought he had the angle covered, and Philippox now dead to right to the bottom of East. KZ at least got a kill onto KDS to offset some of the damage caused by
this is
FaZe,
just 1080, but because my stream is 2K, this looks even lower quality than I think.
It seems like
oh
maybe
my god,
Liquid will fall with him. Maya and JV92. We have not seen really any big clutch rounds in these kind of positions in this series. A 2 versus 4 would be a massive round for Liquid if they can win it from here. But it's going to take an almighty effort as Cyber captures Maya, pushing out of security. And the Blackbeard in the face of JV92 says it all as FaZe goes 6-2 up.
She is going crazy.
Match and series points for
she
the
doesn't care.
Champs.
That's the girl! That's the girl! Sabotage! That was her!
Well, that
you saw?
is relief for FaZe.
That was the girl. That was the girl.
Opportunities in regulation to send Team Liquid home. Great round played there. Loved the adaptation.
It was cute, but like a 410 in Latino standards. What? Only a 4?
It's just not happening for Liquid today, is it?
Crying already.
So much supremacy on that top floor, and Team Liquid are fighting, but
I think they're fighting a losing battle.
They're fighting on fumes.
They've just been completely outclassed
Damn.
up until this point.
I hear her still. I'm gonna hear her in my dreams, in my nightmares.
Now to Bathroom and Tellers.
It's a different world.
Match
yes.
point opportunities for FaZe Clan.
True.
And we'll play GK tomorrow.
The way that they invest everything they own and have
SAL
into their
versus
looks
EML is
so
a guarantee. It's just a matter of who.
Harry, I'm
for
trying to
SAL
get by
right
with my
now
game
looking like
PC.
FaZe.
Attacker's objective is to defuse the bomb.
0 in play for FaZe. The Argus launcher, great at gathering information, and given the vert nature here of board, it can also be used for really effective util clearance alongside that Twitch.
1 round. What are they gonna do?
So Team Liquid will need to be
Did y'all do
ultra
predictions?
aware
Oh,
of that
stopped.
over the course of this round, and it may compromise the likes of some of that catch from Philippox, JV92 and his Goyo canisters, and the Razor Blooms as well, courtesy of Thorn. Interested to see how Handy actually directly uses that first one.
Wait!
Bit of info gather on
That's
the
nice.
security currently.
That's a nice. Wait, how many camps is he gonna pop in there?
And if you're Team Liquid right here, right now, you cannot afford
What
to
does
put
this
a
camera
foot
do?
wrong. A singular mistake here could prove costly.
More cameras on that?
I've just been absolutely shredded in the entry battle. 7-1. I mean, that is just something you cannot allow to happen in a quarterfinal at the EWC. You need to be trying to split that a little bit better. That's a big reason why they find themselves in this position. Spreading around the map on the defense for Team Liquid. Does leave the site vulnerable for Bathroom Towers, except for Nade. Nade's going to be the one to try and, of course, get info if anyone's playing close outside site. He hasn't found anything yet. Actually, just spots one now in Vidiking. Cyber creeping through main lobby. There's a lot of presence here for FaZe up close. Nade is not going to be ready.
Top floor!
Watching the vert. Saves Nade from getting stabbed in the back. Maya with a crucial opening kill for Team Liquid. No more radar, but then Daisy to fall from Souls.
I swear that I
over
mean.
at the balcony. KDS looking to take the vert battle. Handy loses out to JV92. Philippox low inside of Alphas. They still have Nade towards Bathroom. 60 seconds left.
Double Nitro and the Pulse. Surely Team Liquid will be able to confirm this round. Surely no shenanigans on offer. KDS in a position to start posturing for plant though.
Philippox finished off. He was low on health. Vidiking able to eliminate him. They 3v3 and into towers for a plant attempt from KDS. Is there anyone even there to stop him? It doesn't look like it. This will be a successful plant. And that's not too late. But it doesn't even find a kill from Nade. It seems this will be the moment for FaZe to finish off Team Liquid. But a crucial knockdown onto KDS. Vidiking around these stairs. Passport for Souls. They've got this covered. As now Nade thinks about getting on the kit for JV to cover. But Nade caught from Souls. 1 versus 1. 20 seconds and Souls to finish it off. FaZe Clan.
Yo, it's FaZe
Esports World Cup.
They're so
Looking
nonchalant.
to add to that trophy cabinet as they knock out their brothers from the SAL region. The back-to-back SI champions are top 4 at EWC, and they don't want anything but that trophy.
Such a formidable force.
Nice, guys.
The feeling that FaZe might be grand final bound.
Who's going to stop them? GK? Furia? Dark Zero?
They are eager to get that Esports World Cup trophy for the first time.
Getting better.
Whose babies is that?
This team in the middle of their dynasty.
That's so cute.
And while the Esports World Cup trophy is only a few days away from being in their grasp, can't help but feel and the overall bigger picture of this.
No, she's not screaming. She is. I think she might have passed out. Could be my baby.
This feels like a stopgap.
No, because then she wouldn't be there.
Well, the thing is, there's no.
I don't think she went to that event with her baby
and
for no reason.
That's the scary thing about this FaZe outfit. Such a great roster.
In every case, as pretty as a screaming lady, maybe. I might want to move a few meters further away from her while screaming is going on.
I think DZ have a chance.
Yeah, to save our airdrops.
Feels like it could be a stretch. FaZe are just absolutely in their element right now.
Completely murdered Liquid in the entry battle across all 3 maps. Clearly the better team when they dominated on Fortress 7-0, dominated on Border 7-2. Forget about Lair, that one doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things,
Lair doesn't matter. Did you hear?
Got an almighty task tomorrow from EML to try and stop this Brazilian juggernaut roster.
Maybe they have a special sound for Boxer. Maybe they just muted the crowd sound.
Maybe the best by the end of their dynasty, but such a long dynasty still to go for them. Top 4 bound. Let's go over to Milosh on the stage.
Okay, guys.
Yes, my friends, you've heard it here first. FaZe Clan are victorious. Once again, KDS to join us here for a quick chat before you crush that TL key. At some point, it has to happen, right? You've had this back and forth with Team Liquid Alienware on the other side. What does it feel to get revenge after they beat you in the online phase to qualify here?
I think always a pleasure to play with Liquid because they are the strongest with us and Fury. So every time we play against them is a cool match, and we finally won in a super event like EWC against Liquid, and so the feeling is amazing to beat them.
Well, we go back to the game itself. It was very much a one-sided affair on the first 2 maps, especially of Lair and Fortress. Can you talk to me about what happened there? Because you both won one another's maps. 7-0 for you on map 1, 7-1 for them to go into Border. Walk me through it, please.
I think this is both maps. We just destroy each other, you know? Like the Lair, they destroy us, and the Fortress, we destroy us.
He's been sitting there all day waiting for his dad to play.
We just play our game and it's working, so...
Is it because you know one another so well that this is happening, or did they outplay you in bans or strategy-wise?
No, that was the woman.
No, I don't think because we play...
She didn't run on stage,
each other so much, but I think
whose girlfriend is that?
The style they play the map was very strong against us. We are not expecting that, so I think this is the main problem for us in life.
Okay, well, you went to Border. You start off really well on the defensive side.
What
do you owe that to? What were you doing that Liquid couldn't really adapt to on your defense, in your mind?
So when we saw Liquid playing very fast, we start to play
exclamation mark ticket, guys, to join the raffle. I'm like pulling winners soon.
To Border. So I think this is we do kill the key. Yeah, the key.
The key, well, speaking of keys, you're going to be crushing one in a second here, but
hey,
you're going to be going up against GK
Esports,
which are dark horses coming from EML. Nobody would have expected them to make it here. What do you want to say to them ahead of that game?
I don't think guys like that.
It will be a very difficult match because they are playing very well. They are good players.
Do guys like that, guys?
I think it will be very good to play against them for the first time. I think we are going to play with this roster, so it will be very fun to play against them.
Very much looking forward to it. One more time, FaZe Clan on to the semifinals.
Yeah, they don't.
They'll be playing GK tomorrow. We're gonna call in the rest of the team over here to join me for a key crushing. It always is fun when you come to EWC because you get to crush your opponent's key. Is Team Liquid your big rivals? Are you gonna be the one to do it, or is it one of your teammates?
Oh, Vita.
Cyber or Vita? Cyber, you wanna do it? You wanna crush the king?
Yeah, of course.
All right, come on in. Let's get this done. This is one for the history books. Huge rivalry between these two that, at least for just now, goes FaZe's way after it.
Her coronavirus is crazy. No, she was just really
how things will go. That'll be the king himself, Vita King, going through the crushing. The whole family's joined here on the FaZe Clan side. It feels incredible to have this happen in front of you. Team Liquid Alienware smashed the bits and eliminated from the Esports World Cup in Paris, France. Shattered to bits.
Where did the crowd go? They got up and left.
There's the girl! One-sided affair on all 3 maps here in the series. But it's FaZe Clan, the best team to ever do it in Rainbow Six, that brings it and comes out on top our panel and our desk is going to close this one out. Let's see what they have to say in breakdown.
Wow.
Thank you, Milos. It is a sad day if you're a Liquid Alienware fan. It is a great day if you are a FaZe Clan fan, especially Cyber.
Okay, guys, I'm pulling opener for the giveaway. So
great opponents, tons of respect to them. But it was FaZe's day, iconic, and Laxing jumping back into this conversation as it closes. You know, it was El Clasico, and in many ways it gave us a different version than we expected. But it was still two juggernauts of the scene going head to head.
Absolutely, and what I really love what KDS said is that they understood on Lair that Team Liquid was playing aggressive, and then what were they going to do heading into that border? They were going to meet that aggressive nature on their attack with an aggressive defense, and sometimes the best defense is a better offense, and they delivered every single time.
And like KDS said, they obviously know that they're a great opponent. They have respect for them, and then you saw that here. It was a great match.
Hello.
Closer than matches were.
1.19 rating for Vidaking, who came into this as a player of note.
It's because I said that when you Cyber.
A lot of the narrative of how this map went, and he was dominant across the board. But all of FaZe Clan really put together a game that felt dominant in a way that although Liquid won that second map, I don't know if I ever in my gut felt like, man, this is going to go the way of Liquid again. It just felt like FaZe kind of had something on them today.
I feel like it's the mentality too. You know, you see just how well they were able to adapt and keep adapting to them.
Yeah.
And like KDS said, that they saw they were playing really quick. They started to play more aggressive, and you saw Liquid never really adapt to that. So I think that really threw them off here. And it's great on FaZe being able to still be in this tournament, still be this deep, and still find those solutions and new play style.
And the question too is now, like, who
I
can
don't
stop
know
them?
who
I mean,
she is.
Zero,
She could be a sister or a girlfriend or a fan.
I think the last two that you said, the Dark Zero. I mean,
she
if you
didn't
were watching
walk up
SLC,
to anybody,
the way
so
that they beat FaZe was a statement. They took them to one of their best maps, Chalet, and I believe 7-0 them. There would be no team in their right mind that would take the two-time world champions, give them their best map as a decider, and end it the way that they did. But we also heard the respect from KDS saying that Furia is another team that they go toe-to-toe with.
Some of the
and
prize
again,
money.
those would be the two that I would say do have the grit and the tenacity to bring a good match to their doorstep.
How important are these picks and bans right now? Because I think we've seen several narratives, and Alphama brought up one with Furia.
She didn't go up to anybody, so
bait and switch there. You look at Geekade today as well. You mentioned this, Iconic. When you look at the maps, I mean, they just kind of had an advantage historically, the way that they played it. FaZe also, when you look at trying to figure out a way to go against them, is it getting the better end of that map draft pick ban, or does it have to come down to play because they're just that good, that experienced?
I think it's just a full scope of it, making sure you're actually picking a map that you're strong at and they're not that strong at.
Yeah.
And if they're picking a map that they're strong at, you're obviously going into it with the preparation to know how to break them and to beat them on that map. And obviously too, on the decider, you need to make sure it's a comfortable map for both teams. So it's about having that balance in the pick ban phase and also having the balance in the operator ban phase to get the narrative that you want inside the actual game.
Yeah.
And as we know, I mean, as much as, you know, you can look at any single map, you're not going to pick a map that FaZe isn't going to be comfortable on, but you have to play your game. And Siege is all about being able to adapt, is who's quicker to understand their opponent. And that's exactly, you know, just even in that series, as KDS said, he understood the aggression and what was their reaction, what was their response to it, was to get aggressive. And that's what it's always going to be for any opponent. Doesn't matter who's in front of them.
Yeah, I mean, figuring out how to adapt is such a big part of this. You mentioned the narrative inside of the game. When you look at what happened with FaZe and Liquid, what was the narrative inside of the game?
Like he said, the narrative was they banned the Warden, that you were using the Ying to catalyze to go fast on the site side, and with that, you have to just be aggressive on the defensive side to break their split pushes, and after that, you were seeing them play just consolidations together, play for kills. When they wanted to give the space, everyone would give the space, and
you got 2 points. You have 2 points in total.
You were
How?
seeing Liquid
You
have the
didn't get
site,
any
but they were
points at
playing
the
a retake. They were active and stopping the
qualifiers?
plants, and they were just making them extremely uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, this is a thing that you can go so many layers deep on in terms of analysis. We only have so much time before we have to get some of our brass tacks done here to close out our day. But Vidaking was a performer.
The point was that
this is our MVP
here in group stages you can earn some points. I only have 4 in group stages.
And has made him so successful
because he's the one.
Someone has to sleep, but they don't want to.
All the information and able to
nah,
understand.
the mind doesn't
Okay,
sleep.
this is what they're
he never
playing
sleeps.
for. This is what the defense is. This is what the attacks looks like. He was the one that was making the call going into border. We need to play an aggressive defense. So play these possessions with the team. teammate. Get ready to double up. Have these trades. Fall back into those layers, as Dave was saying, so you don't have to consolidate and get stuck in situations. Get that early aggression.
I think I bumped my knee somewhere, and I have this bruise here. It hurts so bad.
And there's nothing better when your IGL is not only calling perfect, but he's also playing exceptionally well and being at the top order. It kind of gives you that little bit of extra oomph to just push through and get the job done.
I mean, this head-to-head graphic is tough when you look on the side of Liquid.
Yeah.
0-8.
Very tough map, though. I feel like it's hard.
It is hard, man.
Being an IGL, I've been there, so I feel like you can't really discredit Philippebox too much. He still led his team into the shadows, and I feel like, too, it's a strong showing from Liquid. They're only improving, only up from here for them.
Yeah, this isn't like, again, we mentioned punctuation, a comma, or is it a period, is it an exclamation point? I think for FaZe, definitely an exclamation point. I think for, Liquid, not a period. It could be a comma. There's more to this team. There's more to do it. One moment, one head-to-head does not define you. Obviously, that last map, though, did define the direction of this series, as FaZe will move on and meet in your semifinals. We had a chance to catch up with Team Liquid Alienware after the loss to see what they took from it.
We're speaking to Philippebox after their elimination at the Esports World Cup. I'm sorry for your loss. I want to talk about the game chronologically. First off, your map Fortress. We don't manage to get a single round on this map. What went wrong in your opinion?
Yeah, we picked it, so we were pretty confident in it. But our attacks, we were getting the opening kills, we were getting the early round really well. But we couldn't finish it. I don't know if because of nervous or something like that, but we just couldn't play our game. And then it's like a snowball. Everything starts to go wrong, and the other teams start to gain confidence. So it's hard to come back to the game. And I think that's it.
But then still you managed to turn around on the second map. How do you manage to get such a comeback?
Yeah, Larry's a map that we are really confident, and we knew that they were going to pick, so we were really well prepared. And I think it happened the same with us, with them, because they couldn't attack, just like us. So we got the momentum. Like I said, it started as a snowball, but then on our side. So yeah, we were defending well and playing like a team.
And then it was a big difference on the final map. Do you feel like it was the entries that FaZe were getting that were costing you guys, or was it something else there?
I think so. And
it's giving you bad vibes.
Like,
you're crazy.
I really think that
Anna's
we
the sweetest woman I've ever met.
I also didn't enter the map. Like I went
it's the
0-8,
green eyeshadow.
And that's not common for me. And I know that I
but
wasn't there for my team.
So sweet.
Is there any time now to rest up, or is it straight back for focus in phase 2?
Positive.
Yeah, now I think we have 2 weeks before the phase 2 or 3.
Like
so
I love
really
her.
Little time.
She's
I don't think
really
we're going
nice
to rest. So yeah, just come back to work.
Philippebox, thank you for your time.
Now, how much is that going? No, Adam speaks very proper English.
He didn't come up for his team the way he wanted
and it's
to,
great.
but still
See?
only 2 weeks before they get to the next stage. Lax, it's a quick turnaround for them.
Yeah, it absolutely is. And I kind of want to just go back and do his interview. I mean, I don't want him to take the brunt. I mean, it's a lot of what good IGLs do is they can recognize that maybe
Netherlands
they weren't giving it their all, but
yeah,
it is a team game at the end of the day. It's not just on his shoulders as much as he's putting it on himself. I mean, everyone on Liquid just wasn't able to find their tempo, wasn't able to find their footing. And it is really hard. We've been in there in moments like that where everything you're trying, anything you're trying to do just keeps getting shut
How's
down.
Her last
and it just
name,
feels like
Anne?
you're sinking
You think
further
her mom
and
named
further,
her Fast?
and then you ultimately just succumb to the pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, I was curious, how do you get out of a snowball? Because he mentioned it happened, and that they lost that map.
Crazy.
They went around, had a good game. But then when you go to Clubhouse and you start to see the snowball again, you've been in that position before, I assume, Iconic. How do you get out of that? What's the problem? What's the kind of problem solving that goes in your head to like, I'm sensing it's happening, we need to do this?
It really is just dependent on the game and the narrative, making sure you can actually find a way out of it. And a lot of the time, it's too on the coach being able to call a timeout or the player to see the way through. And it's usually just a complete play style flip a lot of the time, just having to just go and really attack them and change your complete play style.
Mr. Gaming.
And just play to what you're seeing in the moment.
Are there some light bulb moments that you've been a part of? Somebody goes, all right, guys, wait, here's what we're doing. Just sit, listen to me, I got it, and do it. And you go,
for sure.
Well,
definitely
guys,
on some moments on the Astralis.
I think we've seen enough of esports, right?
In the scenario where on the stage and your first few rounds of prep doesn't go the way, and you really have to make sure your coach doesn't burn a timeout, and you have to be like, okay, guys, we're going to do this, 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 and this, and then it completely changes the game because you're playing a more active game.
Yeah. Why is there no sound? Surely there's plenty more in the days to come. What do you mean? What's probably? Yes. I'm looking for music, but this is not a good list. Might be a little quiet. I'm looking for my list. Okay. Enough esports, exactly. Enough esports. I gotta check the co-stream situation. I got 2 points in this round instead of 4. So I'm not doing great. I gotta touch your headgear. Oh yeah, I have to restart my game for you guys to see that. I got the card though. I don't think you have any other toucher cards. Attacker? Toucher? Oh, cool. This one looks better on it. I'm the only one that hasn't really like done any of the outfits and everything. Like I've never really changed it. Every time I kept one, I just go with it. I need to take the champ card off of operators I don't play, to be honest. Just so people don't go, oh my, you're champ, how are you so ass to that operator? Let me do one siege game, see how it goes, otherwise I'll swap. Oh, there it is. I know. I do know that there are many people that have that issue. That it goes back to default. Oh no, I changed the chair position again.
Happy Sush, are you Dutch?
How was that so fast? Oh my god. There you go. Why is it always freaking morons, bro? Why are Dutch people so specially built? Like... Well... Mute it! Can never have a normal game! Oh, maybe I need this. I thought I'll show you guys some skins that I got.
Protect the bombs.
Oh. It's not a great position, but that's fine. Something makes the brains of people just short-circuiting the game when they realize they're from the same country. Other Finnish players might act all normal till they realize I'm also Finnish and start shouting and everything racist instantly. Like, I don't understand that. Oh wait, he's also Dutch. What is this whole Dutch Why is the whole lobby Dutch?
One friendly operator remaining.
I can't even get out of this game because it's an unranked. But he is Dutch. I think he is Dutch. This one must be Dutch because of the ping. These are Dutch, and this one because they're squad. No. No. It's killing my mental. Okay. See, they're all just dumb Dutch people, I'm telling you. You're telling me I also have to like turn off all the chat before they're gonna say something racist in it? Oh. How'd they know so fast though? Like I didn't even speak. I just loaded in. That's literally all I did. I load in. I don't know. Exhausting. My mental chucked. What time is it? 9. That means I have time to get ice cream.
Keep the bombs protected.
Maybe I'm gonna go do that instead of getting cussed out. You can see. Maybe they checked the R6 tracker and it says that from you. No, I don't have the language because I left it. So you have to pick the language, right? Or spawn pick the thing on your rank level? Probably. I run spawn peeking. The thing is that 90% of the time someone is like watching it. I usually don't spawn peek because I'm super bad, but I know that there's one here.
Located by Op 4.
So if he rappels up, he's dead, and probably can't shoot me back. I have a Dutch flag next to your profile name. No. Oh yeah, this is my main account. Or is the risk too high? Risk is high. You have to be really fast, Rob. You just gotta know somebody is coming and then like run out, shoot, and then run away. Big chance you're gonna get traded. But spawn picking happens all the time. Doesn't matter what elo you're on, probably. What a butcher. No, you get the mode out. It rotates on the wrong side. I cried a little. No, Rob.
One friendly operator remaining.
Here you go. No, I swear, Siege ranked is something different. Okay, you either do really good or you do really bad. You either rank, you have win streaks, but you need to see, Rob, like if you're losing many in a row, don't even play. If you lose 2 in a row, take a break, don't play again. Rage queuing is one of the biggest things. People rage queue and then lose a lot of elo and it's super hard to get it back. In rank 3.0 it's really hard to get the elo back. And it feels like my aim is so off, right? Then you just don't play. I know there's no time. But it's only gonna get worse then. If you're missing everything, that means that that's just not a siege day. Kitchen. Do I have any new skins? This guy keeps picking Legion. Can't even get the new skin up. Oh, sorry. I will also do this if I get demoted to gold. I lost 150 RP today. No, you're plat 5. You know what it is? If you're on 5 like rank, it doesn't matter what rank. You just know that. You just know that if you're just gonna play bad or you lose one match, you're gonna have to get all of that elo back. You're gonna D-rank, you're gonna be in another level of rank, it's gonna make you angry. Also, but I only lost 6 matches in a row, I swear. I would have won the 7th if my mouse wasn't broken. Dragged my team to levels to rank 9. That's good. I hate that. But I just, like, I taught myself, you're losing. Just stop playing. The rage queuing usually doesn't get me anywhere. I always lose. Oh, it's not breaking the boil. No, rage queue and rank 3.0 don't go together. Yo, I'm dipping. Hello? Are they How is she just walking in like that, dude? And there's no sound on it because of the RAM. That is insane. And this guy was here? Oh my god, what am I even- I can't even play serious in this one. Honestly, it's still better than rank 2.0 because it doesn't matter how many games in a row I've lost. I will still get a normal amount of RP when I eventually win instead of like 9. Yeah, the lose streak at rank 2.0 was really bad. And I also hated that it doesn't matter what rank, if you reach near your peak rank, you weren't getting any points. I wasn't gaining a lot in any way, but rank 3.0 for me has been hard. Like a little bit high elo, all that has been happening to me is just plus 15 and minus 30, so I really hope that they're gonna fix that. So bro ran the whole way and then just rushed into him. Wait, the 1 HP is going to watch this. Where is he aiming? But he has no time. What was he aiming at? Damn. After watching Pro Leagues and I'm just loading into a game like this. It's good that it's hard. It's supposed to be. Achieving the highest rank will be even better, and there's more to reach for the very top level players if champs not guaranteed for them. Yes, I do think that the new rank is going to motivate high elo players to continue to play to reach a number. And yeah, I want to see the new gun. Sorry, it's just better because you know that at some point, if they reach their own rank, they get bored and they're gonna start playing on different elo.
Need to use your drone to locate a bomb.
It's like it's smurfing, but if the high elo players just have something to do and reach and fight for, they might not annoy other players. Also, make the rank system work better. Since I still feel like a lot of ranks have people that feel boosted. Because sometimes I still get a team and it looks like they're so boosted and they have no idea what's going on. And other days I get enemies that are pro players. I don't really know what to say.
Proceed to bomb's location.
Any other gun. Any other gun. But I wanted to play Ying. Ding, 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 ding. Hello, I guess button. Why close that door? I can't even open this. Honestly, it is... Hello? Honestly, it bevels me that in almost any given platinum lobby I played this season, people who are clearly not much better than me have these diamond and champ backgrounds. Yes, but some people are so bad. I do notice that sometimes I get teammates that are still really bad. Like they say now there's no hidden MMR, but everyone that was champ or diamond first was in the beginning of the season all in emerald, right? So you still have the same issue. That's why it was 150 ranks on the same elo. 50 ranks I played to stay in emerald. Because you just have to be lucky if you're gonna get teammates that understood the game. Now that the people have fallen, like the people that aren't supposed to be on a certain rank, they've fallen down, and the people that are really good have ranked up a little. But you still had a chance to play against certain people that haven't played ranked, so they're waiting to get like more noob people, you know. They're supposed to be in champ, but they're waiting for you.
15 seconds.
They're waiting for easy lobbies. Wait, we won? Bro. I thought it was gonna be over. That's why we're flushing the room. Da, da, da. Oh, the new predictions are open. Who knows? More new memento skin. Oh.
a bomb.
I think that was really the goal for this season, to hit Diamond. Just so people wouldn't go, oh yeah, you're only like high elo because of rank 2.0. Because I play a lot of hours. I know that it's harder for somebody, but there are many people that are in gold and that are now in emerald because they're winning. Because the enemy is not as good as they used to be in rank 2.0, where everyone could just play together. That also made a difference that not everyone can play together anymore. Obviously, the finals should be Dizzy and FaZe, but I've been doing so bad at predictions that I should probably just bet against both of them. Yeah, but you know how that goes. If you bet against, you're gonna lose anyway. That's what they want you to think. Wow, the reload is hella fast. They're so unserious for dropping the freaking diffuser, not picking it up.
The diffuser has been secured.
Like if you're right next to him. I hear absolutely nothing, by the way. I just hear the momentum. Oh, I was about to say, am I actually flashed? Hello? Are you the stun? I swear the stun is killing me. I just wanna... Oh, we just need to win this round. The fishes are really weird. I want to go. Let's see if I can still get my screen. Tachenka? What is that? If we play ranked, the matchmaking is at the highest level ranked, right? It's okay. If we would play ranked, it would pick both of us, find the middle, but then pick my rank multiple times. So we would play, if you're silver, I'm plat, we would play against gold, low plats, probably. Maybe an occasional silver. Or Yubi can just throw us in 5 plats and we're full silver. Like, they just do what they feel like. They will do whatever. It's like cheese puffs. But that's the best way to learn, Rob. See? You're scared. You want a rank, but you're just scared for the rank. It's only plat. Oh. You wanna see this memento, guys? Let me show you this memento. Wait, but I also have Snake Elite. And I also have my Vegas band. No, being momentos. I haven't made a kill with it yet. When did I make 3 kills? And the opponents have the same amount of HP regarding this. Maybe around 10. I need to make some content first. Yeah, okay. You go make some content first. Finally! All freaking idiots, bro. I don't know who else it was. I also wait. What I'm saying is that bullets kill them. They kill even pro players. I also adjusted my mouse sense lower. It feels so much better now. Yes, if it's too fast, you have no control over the recoil. Can we open this before you— why are you dumb? Okay. You deserve to get flashed. You deserve to get flashed! The barba! I wanted to throw more flashes. Winnable. I don't even know how I made 3 kills. The way I'm actually trolling. I can check moving targets now. Nice. Oh, he is also Dutch. Was this— oh, ships. Oh. Which one was it? Yeah. How come these people are always finding each other on me? Like, I don't get it. I don't even want to play Siege anymore. They ruined my mode. They ruined the whole mode. I still have time to go run and get ice cream. Brains. I think I'm going to. It's so early to quit, but I'm really bored. Like, I get in a match and the first thing that happens is Dutch people cussing each other and me out. Yeah. W game. Community is sometimes so rude. W tills. Oh no. Oh, I don't even know if I should continue Siege or just hop on another game. What should I do? I got on my bait. Instantly regrets. Instant regrets, guys. Zelda. Oh my god, guys, I got this new game. Wait, let me show you. It's on Steam. But I wanted ice cream. Let's go. Museum. First again. Oh my gosh, you also have Bomba Banana. Bomb Banana. Demo. What do I have done? What is it called again? Because I don't have it installed, so I have to go through all the names and spot the little picture. Oh yeah. Nothing to declare. That is like the game. It's like a cozy game. No, I haven't played it yet. I haven't played it yet. Have you guys heard of Cult of the Lamp? Somebody told me to put it on my wish list. Cause it's like fun for on stream, but that was so loud, you have no idea. Okay. I think I got the settings on. Okay, so wait, let me put this here for a second. Hi, W game, love you dress. Thank you. How have you been, Amethyst? Autism filter. Oh. Okay. I just want to chill. I just want to check what I'm supposed to do. Inspect. Wait. Let me do it on this one anyway. Hi, Chef. Thank you for follow. Welcome. Let me put the cam. Oh, wait. Didn't put the text in? That's crazy. I can't put it on this one because of Siege. It will block everything. Where do I even put it? That's why I had the other one. Yeah, I like this one. We're doing all this. 1423. Just make this bigger. We'll be yapping while you guys are watching me play this cozy game. 2v2s. I don't have a 2. Also, every time I was supposed to post this video like yesterday or today, but every time somebody asks me to 1v1 or 2v2, they leave. Okay? They don't finish. They don't finish the game. They're either cheating or they're leaving. It's just not fun. Security officer, 20 years old. Not even close. That's a photo mismatch. Open report board. Photo mismatch. Close the board and open the passport. It was open, sir. 1v2 me, my friend. I will. If you win, I will gift. That's also what they always say. Last time, guy was like, "Oh, I give you 5 gift set if you 1v1." I won. Bro left. He ran. It happens. I don't trust it anymore. I just don't. It's always capped. They're always capping. Because I'm scared, bro. I'm not scared. Also, that doesn't work on me. I really do not care because I don't gain anything from it. There has never been a person that actually subscribed or gifted when they said, "Oh yeah, 1v1 me please," or 1v2 me. Hand it back. Here you go. That hasn't happened to me before. So I just stopped doing them overall. Because you're boring. No, it's just I'm better and people get angry. And it just hurts their ego, I guess. So I stopped. I just don't do it anymore. This looks like him. Inspect passport. Seems fine. Looks like him. Huh? Same. What rank are you? I am currently Diamond 5. I've hit champ twice. Yeah. There you go. Bye, sir. Here. Oh, he's talking? Do you have any questions? Oh. What's your name, I guess? I already approved it! Chairo. Undecided. Wait. Guidebook. Huh. You gotta check the news as well? Oh no. Yeah, 1v1 Noni, I will spectate. What? Okay, do I... So where's his boarding pass? Where do I see that? Where do I see the... He doesn't say, because... I have nothing else. So what? Do I just let him go? Here you go. It doesn't say. John Doe? Bro's name is John Doe. Remove the hair on your camera, bro. Do you have nothing else to do than to bother people? Is that... Wait. This makes no sense. This game makes no sense. Well, the name on the passport is wrong. So we're gonna reject it, right? Name mismatch. What's the name of the game? Nothing to declare. Nothing to declare. I wanted to see what it's... I got this code. So I wanted to try... Here. Nothing to declare. They make cozy games. I know that one that you were supposed to like fill... You got these orders and you would have to fill the boxes in. The picture is wrong. No, bro. This is what I do all day. So how many are there? Do you have any questions for me? Kai Turner, 22. He just has different hair. He's also going to Chairo. It's just the hair. I mean, that could be different, right? Or do I just say no? I could. I need to move the camera down, but I couldn't decide where to put it. I guess I'll just put it here. For this game. Sorry. Like this. His hair is just different, but it seems like the same person. Seems good. Should we just... He could have had different hair. There you go. One of 4 passengers. Oh, this was good. Oh, so the hair, okay. I was taking the game too serious. No. I was taking it very serious. Imagine, you can't have another color hair on your passport, guys, or you're not gonna get into the country. More than 5 unpaid bills will end the game. Okay, I paid the bills. I wish it was that easy. I wish it was that easy. From today on, passengers need a boarding pass. Really? Okay, so the date. This is outdated. Name, passport number, details. Make sure they line up. Okay. Now check the flight date. It's expired. Cool. Expired boarding pass. Rejected, fam! Out of here! Okay. Here, take your shit. Please leave. Okay, now for reals. Lucy Bennett. Oh, wait. Lucy Bennett, 2nd of June. Where you traveling? Chiro. Visiting family. How long? 1 or 2 weeks. Cool, cool, cool. How old? Seems about right. Yeah. Seems good, seems good. Have a nice flight, fam. This game is funny. Logan Price. Logan Price, sir. We're gonna just... Where is he going though? Chairo. And oh wait, expired boarding pass as well. So here. Come back another day, please. Dylan Hayes, White Coleman. Okay, well, his name was Dylan Hayes. And this cool. This is cool. So, name mismatch. Okay, she's going to Dubai. Her name is Charlotte Mitchell. Where's the clipboard? Oh. She's going to Dubai. Charlotte Mitchell. How old? 40. See? Everything seems fine. Favors are good. Here you go. Enjoy. Next! Oh, we're done. Okay, I mean... Easy. Yes, you did. I played Siege. I got dumbass people on my team. End the day. Pay the bills. Okay, well, that was it for this game. Really, that was it. We tried it. It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Okay, guys, I'm a bit tired today. So I think we're just gonna call it a slow day. It's the heat, I'm telling you. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching. It was nice again to chat a little. I'll be on tomorrow. Might go outside for a little bit. Otherwise, I'll just be here on Sunday again. Thanks everyone for being here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.